son, you know who I am. Blades find their mark and my mind is sharp. My psionics tell you our minds are hells apart. Straightforward and honest, I'm no soothsayer, worth no more than 900. My destiny is ahead, never afraid to confront it. I'll keep everyone safe even if I won't make it. Instruments humming, our tune is loud, showing our courage, our time is now. Our Lord is boundless and together we stand proud, proud, proud. Big man, big heart, rage and control. Proud father, wisdom with age, never selfish, never cold. Knock you out with these fists, fall to the floor. Prefer peace, don't test me, I'll even the score. Brute strength to silence enemies, they'll fall. A peaceful soul, don't hesitate to grow. Instruments humming, our tune is loud, showing our courage, our time is now. Our Lord is boundless and together we stand proud, proud, proud. Sleeping shiny, the cat's out of the bed. Middle mate can be called ironclad. No cat and mouse, but with my prey I'll play a support animal, yeah. I'm your steel defender, no scratches on this cat, built sleek and slender. No attitude like men, I'm tired of you, so talk to my creator now. The shadows gather as I walk in shadow elf, but I hate my kin. Tinker inventor, I always have the tools for the job. Rules never tidy, kind never slob. Sleep is for the weak, so I'll never catch a wink. If I feel tired, just down an energy drink. Master hacker, intelligent, without a doubt. Stand in my way, fuck around and find out. Proud, instruments humming, our tune is loud, showing our courage, our time is now. Our Lord is boundless and together we stand proud, proud, proud. Man with a voice smooth as silk, not full of hot air. I've got the skills, air genesi, musical talent unmatched. Singing sax, playing bagpipes on blast. My music sharp like a cloud of daggers, got the moves like Jagger. I ain't no slacker, objects move when I'm around. An army of animated things who can't be brought down. I'll be your test, can't withstand this tempest. Proud, instruments humming, our tune is loud, showing our courage, our time is now. Our Lord is boundless and together we stand proud, proud, proud. My magic's divine, like a holy man's words. I bring the fire, like soon in a church. In the kitchen or chapel, that's where I shine. I'm the heart of the party, keeping their health in line. Pocket bacon always stocked up, ready to share. If anyone's in need, I'm quick to be there. Divine skills, prestigious and strong, I'm the body shield. They call me Aegis, it won't be long. Proud, instruments humming, our tune is loud, showing our courage, our time is now. Our Lord is boundless and together we stand proud, proud, proud.
Okay, hello stream. We are going to dive right in. Not a whole lot to say here. If you haven't been here before, if you're watching the VOD, I guess, I'm not ignoring chat to be rude. I am paying attention to my players. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I'll check in every so often. That's not your best.
Oh.
That's not your best either. Marcus and Aegis, looks like you're carrying it.
That's not my strong suit. I don't know. Tempest is looking awfully fucking tanky, though. He's taking all sorts of hits. Running in the room first and all that shit.
Oh god, yeah.
I am the front liner after all.
Clearly.
It's true.
Why are you hiding behind me?
You stepped in front of
there a
him.
moment ago.
That's true. I'm pretty sure I watched you weasel your way in.
You
that
did.
spot.
You purposely stepped in front of him.
Yeah, because I made a bunch of blades appear, and then these fucking vampires and their goddamn deck saves just went, fuck your blades.
Even with the disadvantage. Okay, so
And then we got to see Kira heal.
yeah. Quick housekeeping note, especially during combat, I wanted to just mention, because I when I go back and listen, I notice things. So, unless it absolutely has to be done in the moment, let's keep the messages to me through Discord to a minimum, so that I'm not like slowing down the game for everybody. If you have something wacky you want to do, and you can tell me in between, message me, we'll talk it out. Otherwise, if it's something you need now, then we'll do now. So it is February 16th. About 12:30 p.m. is what I was guessing, between combat and kind of finishing up after combat and stuff. And I have XP for you. Last week, because you guys did complete 2 rounds or 2 different combat encounters, it's 2,763 XP.
763.
Correct. That
That's
first
very exact.
that first battle was very. I know I usually round, but I was like,
It was down to the bat in each bat swarm.
Mm-hmm.
You did something different than you normally do. You gave me just enough XP to be over my level. Did you? forget
yours
that we're
was
supposed-
yours was only
Okay.
2760. No, I'm just kidding. All right,
Sorry, it was 276. what?
3.
3. Thank you.
Quick recap. Last week, you guys did finish fighting off the vampire spawn in the storefront. Marcus speared one of them with the immovable rod, and there's video evidence of it, so he can show everybody later. And then also, y'all figured out that Marcus is a vampire. There's a discussion to be had for sure. And Kira immediately was at his side. Also, Tempest caught something nobody else did. Tempest, I just wanted to remind you of that, because I'm sure that will come up later as well. If you scroll up, you'll see what I'm talking about. Scroll up in our conversation, in Discord. Outside of that, there's not a whole lot of, to recap, you guys are still fighting. The only other thing I was going to say is that you did manage to hypnotize the 2 lead vampires as you guys beat the crap out of the vampire spawn. So they both are currently still staring up at the hypnotic pattern above them. Does anybody have clarifications required at this time?
No clarification, just a double check on my enlarge potion. I had, because we started this all at about 12 p.m. because that like the very first combat.
Mhm.
So I'm looking at having, because it was an hour, so 30 minutes
Just
left on
about,
my
yep.
potion. Okay,
Yep.
thank you. That's all I had.
Yeah, that. He found it. All right. So yeah, you have 30 minutes left on that. Anybody else need clarifications on anything before we jump in? All right. Give me one
Is
second.
Gale currently conscious?
She was not the last time that I guess I should mention that too. So when you guys got into the room, you did see that Gale was chained to the back wall. Aegis asked Marcus to throw him. Marcus did him one better and jumped with him. And Aegis pulled Gale into his tavern from the rod that Bonkin left behind, which efficiently removed the shackles from her. So then when Aegis returned with her, she was no longer shackled, and he was able to jump into combat. I'm just pulling it up real quick. One sec.
And actually, thank you for saying that. Quick question: what was the date again that you had said?
It's February
February
16th.
16. Okay.
Yes.
For whatever reason, I heard 15 at first, so I wanted to double check and make sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we will start at the top with Tempest.
Okay, so I am. Looks like that vampire under Kira is dead, so I think I'm safe to back up, right? Nobody can actually get me at this point.
It does not appear that they can.
Okay, he will back up, so 5, 10. Right there. He wants to make sure that those two vampires are still in sunlight, and actually, this one actually gets some of that beam. um, okay, and then how is everybody looking medically speaking?
You look like crap.
Yeah, I do.
Outside of that, there's nobody else that's bleeding. It's just you. Aegis doesn't look.
Tempest.
Aegis isn't at 100%. You would know that he's bleeding a little bit, but nowhere near where you are.
Okay, actually, 10, 15, 30. He wants to make sure. No, no, no. Right there. Right there. Oh, right there. Definitely doesn't want to get close enough to those other vampires to accidentally singe them and break that hypnotosis. So then Tempest will heal himself. He's going to cure wounds himself at level 3 because he's fucked up. Okay. Better than 0.
Yeah.
Okay, that was his action. Bonus action, he will move Clive 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right there.
Okay.
Putting a barrier himself between him and his vampire friends over there.
I thought you were moving it up there to put Gale into.
Well, maybe. I don't know. That might also be a good idea as well. All right, and that'll do it for him.
Okay. Aegis.
A little hurt by hearing the cure wounds, just because I know what Aegis was planning to do.
I mean, I still got plenty of
Many
plenty of
hours.
owies. That barely scratched the surface.
Okay, so Aegis is going to start. Get to right there. That way everybody's in 30 feet. And third level, we're going to cast Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
Ah, damn. Now I see.
And we're also going to use 2 sorcery points to do that as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then action. Forgot I need to be touch range. So we're going to move 5 more feet over. And then as an action, we're going to pull one of the cure wounds from the necklace of prayer beads and use that on Tempest for a cool even 20 because it's maxed by Beacon of Hope.
Very good. Anything else?
That'll be it.
All right. He can't do anything.
That's right, bitch. And then hypnotic cloud.
Enjoy. All right, so down here, however, that one's going to try to attack Marcus
Disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
My AC is still only 19.
It misses.
Okay.
It It's gonna claw at you again.
No more disadvantage. It's only one.
Thank you, and it still misses. So
Great.
this it successfully hits you. It just doesn't get through your armor, so it just kind of scratches at your armor. The one down here is going to try to hit.
3 targets. Dislike.
Yeah. It's going to try to hit you, Kira.
Honestly, out of the 3, that's my preferred.
The first one misses horribly.
Are you really? Okay.
17 AC. That's not easy to hit.
13 AC right
Don't
now.
worry, I got you with the second one.
Your AC said 17.
Oh yeah, because of the armor. She's
Mhm.
never armor on. Okay, so the second one will hit you.
Okay. Wait. Let me check spell slots. I'm gonna use shield. Take that up to an 18, please.
Okay, it does still hit you.
Ha!
But rather than doing damage, she is going to try to grapple you. So go ahead and give me your counter.
That's acrobatics or athletics?
Correct.
Or just... Okay, cool. I went on a run today.
Yeah, you did. So you success. She tries to she claws at you and grabs on, and just when you're waiting to feel the slashing, she actually tries to grab onto you, and you're like, "Not today. Marcus made me stronger." And moving on to Marcus's turn.
Yeah, so Marcus is like taking claws and watching Kira get clawed, and he's like, you can see him physically panting, and he just looks around the room. We need to do this fucking quick because I am almost out of energy. And then he takes a deep breath. His body glows pink, and Candace, I'm going to use sorcery conversion to drop my last first level spell slot for 2 sorcery points as my bonus action. Then I am going to use my action for the attack action, and I am going to start by swinging at the biatch directly in front of Min. Out of curiosity, they were still smoking, right, and burning in the
Yes,
sunlight
and they
under
don't
turn?
look good. The one that
okay.
is next to Min that just swung at her looks real bad.
Okay, just double check. All right, I'll go ahead and swing at her. Oh, that's a nat one. So definitely not that one. We'll use the second attack on her.
Okay,
18.
that hits.
Okay, I'll take that. That is for. Give me a second. There's more to that because I'm enlarged. 14 points of magical bludgeoning psychic big damage.
Okay, so Marcus swings the neuro whip, flail around and smacks her. And as he smacks her while she's in the sun, she just crumples to the ground.
Perfect. So then I am going to step around here and get into a little bit more of an advantageous position. Marcus's armor, by the way, does very clearly have a bunch of steam and smoke spilling out of it. That was my attack and my bonus action. That's all I can do. So I'll go ahead and end my turn.
All right. Good turn. Okay, so this guy is also dazed, currently standing, staring up at the hypnotic pattern. Kira.
We are going to... You know what? That's gone horribly so far. We are going to use the Clockwork Amulet to automatically get a 10 on this attack roll, and we are going to shock and grasp this bitch.
All right.
19 to hit.
That hits.
That's all I got. 16 there for damage.
Okay, sorry. Yes, so you guys would see Kira would reach out, and as she's reaching out, there's electricity that's kind of wreathed with silver, and she touches this thing in front of her, and just zzz, and then she also crumples to the ground.
There's a very clear elven bitch. And then Kira's going to look around. Which one are we going for? And Min and Syl are going to... actually, yeah, they're going to go into the hypnotic pattern because I don't think it's going to affect
It
them.
doesn't affect.
No, it's only when it first gets cast.
Well, even otherwise, they're going to go here and wait.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
They'll take the dodge action.
Got it.
Well, yeah, and that will be the end of our turn.
Okay, back to the top with Tempest.
Okay, seeing Min run in there, he'll just sound like, wait. We should take their gear at least, or incapacitate them in some way, lock them down. I don't know if we have shackles. I never got my dimensional shackles back. They're still on the CEO, damn it. And actually, Tempest will pocket the coin for now because he's gonna approach Gale. All right, so right here, and then with the coin pocketed, so he's not like blasting this guy. I don't think it reached anyway, but he's going to attempt to shake Gale awake if he can.
Okay. Yeah, so you begin shaking Gale, and after a few seconds of shaking her, she does start to stir.
Okay. Does she look like she's, now that I'm closer, does she look like she's been like drained at all, or she's just been knocked out?
From what you can tell, it looks like she's just been knocked out. It would probably take looking her over, like medically, to be able to really determine. But she doesn't look like gaunt or anything like that.
Okay. All right. In that case, Tempest will. So the Clive, does he have like a flat like top, or is it like kind of domed a little bit?
It's a
like
flat
if I were
top.
to put her on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna put her on top of the coffin, not in the coffin, because he doesn't want her to wake up and inside a fucking coffin. That's a whole fucking thing.
Okay. All right, so we'll put her on top.
Yeah, and then he'll tell Clive, just go, get out the door, and then Clive will. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. We'll get him right there next to Marcus.
All right, perfect. Anything else?
I don't think so, because like hauling her up onto that casket would have been an action, because that's not easy.
Well, shaking her awake was your action.
Okay.
Yeah, putting her up on there I was counting as environmental because you guys are made of air, but.
Okay. All right. I guess that's it then.
Okay. Aegis.
Okay, so I'm gonna burn my. I just talked to Candace
Yeah.
about this. I'm gonna burn my reaction really quickly to take my verbal action, countering or to jump off of Kira and Tempest's comments. Marcus will kind of spin around and he's gonna say, okay, I'm gonna grab the spellcaster. I'm going to pick her up and bear hug the shit out of her. Get that stake ready, Tempest. That's my act.
All right, perfect. Aegis.
Well, see, now that makes me begin to question what I want to do.
You got 5 seconds to figure it out.
We got 7 more rounds
Yeah,
of that hypnotic pattern too, by the way.
In that case, we are just going to go ahead and move over here and hit him with another first level cure wounds. So that'll be another 12 that Tempest gets.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just in case Marcus, well, no, I can't do that because that dropped concentration. So yeah, that'll be it.
Alrighty. Marcus.
All right. Oh boy. Okay, so let me, you know what, I'm not hasted, so let me just get some math down here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so that's not great because Min is in the way, which means I will not be able to get to her. Without dashing, which means I won't be able to pick her up. And I also don't have my second wind. Or, I mean, my action surge left. So, okay. This is going to be a multi-round thing then. So we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that is for my movement. And then for my bonus action, I am going to use Psychic Conversion, and I'm going to try to transform these 2 sorcery points into Psychic points. My failure rate will be 90 to 100.
Okay.
Jesus, that D10's spinning. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
I thought I was going to lose the last bit of my juice. Okay, so that's my bonus action. Then I guess I really don't have a fucking choice here, so I'm going to burn my action to dash and go 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm just going to kind of put myself like right behind her. No, you know what? I don't trust her to not go wake this guy up. So I'm actually just going to move forward a little bit right there. And then I will use my environmental to put away both of the flails. And I end my turn.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm not in the sunlight anymore. So there's like a pink mist starts to kind of like seep up and
Yep.
out of Marcus's midsection and into his helmet.
Sure does. Good call. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that guy can't move. Kira.
Elvin. Marcus, you good? You're kinda frothing. I don't know why there's an elven word for frothing, but there is now. And she's going to take her round to take a look at Gale, who's conveniently right there in peak studying area. Which I think is medicine, you said?
Yeah, if you're looking her over, then you would do a medicine check. Yep.
She's right there. How can I not?
An 11.
So what I'm specifically looking for here is I know how these things attack with claws and teeth, and I'm specifically looking for that shit. I don't care if she's got the flu or plague or anything else.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell that she got beat up a little bit. You don't see obvious bite marks on her neck, but you can tell that she got beat up.
She looks a little worse for wear, but all right. I can try and offer what aid I can. If you think that's a good idea. Kind of looks towards Aegis and Tempest. And then it'll be Min, just get ready when Marcus tells you to go. And Min and Sil will step forward and just do the low, like crouchy, ready to pounce thing, and they will hold their action. Min will hold her action to be able to murder Mittens on Marcus's cue.
Got it. All right, moving on. Tempest.
Tempest will. Nice, that's hard to see. I'm gonna come down here. And you know what? He'll put some healing into Gale as well. Where is that beacon of hope? Was that
So that's one that just radiates out from me upon cast, and then anybody within that gets hit with.
That you choose, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not an aura.
Yeah. All right. So she has it. I just Marcus or Xavier can't mark those because she's an NPC, so I got it now.
Got it. Okay. Tempest will put level 3 cure wounds into her as well.
So 24 plus.
Right.
Whatever your
24
modifier.
plus 2. Yeah, so 26.
Okay. All right. Nice. Yeah. So she does look a lot better with that. Almost at 100%.
Okay. And then he'll have Clive just keep moving her out of the room. And just kind of hang out with Zoopal for a minute.
Got it. And I'm just gonna assume that he's moved as far as he can out, like down the hallway.
Well, he's actually just there. Like
Okay.
that's about 25 feet. So
Got it. Okay.
that's as far as he can go.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then he'll keep holding concentration.
All right. Aegis.
At this point, I think A is just kind of waiting, ready to see what we're about to do with these two guys. So at this point, I don't really know if there's any action that he would take. Like,
Cantrip you
I
want to
guess-
hold or anything?
you know what? Let's do you know what? As an action medicine check, just to see how everybody's looking overall.
Okay, sure. So when you when you look around, Marcus looks great. Very very minimal damage on him. Kira looks fine. Tempest still looks a little bit hurt, and you look a little bit hurt as well.
He's like, he just looks down at himself.
Oh shit!
Oh, well, shit! I didn't know that it was there.
Tempest looks worse
Or-
than you. I'll give you that since you used your action to do
Yeah.
the check. Tempest looks worse than
Okay.
you. Just roll it to make sure it's not a nat 1 real quick. That does seem like something Aegis to do. How's everybody looking? Oh fuck, I'm bleeding. Yeah, you're
Oh,
fine.
shit. To be fair, that scared me really bad because the 7's next to a 1 and it almost landed on the 1.
Yeah. Yeah, so you see everybody's fine, but Tempest is hurt, you're hurt, and he's hurt worse than you are.
I mean, yeah, in that case, we'll run up because there are 2 of these, thankfully, so. And we'll pull off the other second level Cure Wounds bead,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll throw that onto Tempest as well for another cool 20.
Very good. If you don't have a
Think that-
DM inspiration, take one because that was very self-sacrificial, which is very Aegis of you.
Practically at max. Thank you.
And you know what, actually, bonus action, we're going to use a second level slot to regain 2 sorcery points,
Okay,
and that'll be turn.
perfect. Okay, he is still stupid. Marcus.
Okay, so order of operations. First and foremost, this entity is it's incapacitated, or what is it? It's charmed, and what is it? It's not paralyzed. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter anyways because I'm enlarged, so I have advantage on my grapple check. So
Okay.
I didn't know if it automatically fails strength
It
contests.
is incapacitated and charmed. Those are its.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will go ahead and so it just can't take actions or reactions.
Mhm.
Understood. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and use the attack action, and
Okay.
for my first attack, I will attempt to grapple.
Okay.
I will be utilizing my athletics.
All right.
Oh my god, that's terrible. 12 is my high. I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Well, it's incapacitated, so
Yeah, but it just can't take actions or reactions. Well.
that would be a
it wouldn't-
reaction. Wouldn't it?
No, it's because it's contesting.
I guess. Okay, hold on. Let me do.
I'm just trying to give it benefit of the doubt.
Give me
Look,
1 second.
here's the thing: if I grab it and fuck up and shake it too hard, it could wake up because it.
That's what I'm.
Isn't that
Yeah,
the way
that's
to
what I'm
break it?
rolling on right now. Hold on 1 second.
Fuck. But technically, it still gets to make contested checks.
I rolled. Okay, so my contesting against you was not going to be physical. I did a perception check. I rolled a 9. So
Oh,
you
okay,
do,
so
you
my-
do not
okay,
shake it
wow,
out of
that's-
its stupor.
But I do grapple it.
You do grapple it successfully.
Perfect.
If I had rolled higher than you, then I would have rolled the counter.
Understood. Okay, so that is for my first attack.
Okay.
Then what I'm going to do is go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to turn towards the rest of the group. And as I'm running, I'm going to say, wait, now! And for my second attack, I'm going to claw this bitch and just fucking start, I'm going to start doing Aegis's Lord's work. Because the Lords don't like me.
Do you say now after you've already moved?
After I've already moved, right when I get to where I'm at. Because
Yeah.
if she
Okay.
breaks before I get to where the sunlight could be and starts casting spells, I'm probably in a lot of trouble.
Right. Yeah, so Min won't get the. Min
shit.
will get an attack of opportunity.
She can technically take an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
That's not my choice, though.
Correct. You can take. She can take.
Min
an attack.
was very specifically directed to wait until Marcus gave her the cue, so
Okay.
she will not.
Good.
She
All
is
right.
a good cat.
Okay.
All right, so that is a 21 to hit her with the claw.
That hits.
All right, so that's gonna be. Give me a second, because This is not magical. That is 12 points of just bludgeoning damage, just physical bludgeoning. Which I still think it's weird that claws do bludgeoning damage, but
Yeah, I know.
it is, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna claw her, and then for my bonus action, actually, you know what? So I'm assuming as soon as I claw this bitch, she immediately comes out of the stupor, right?
That's correct.
Okay, as she does that, I'm gonna glance over my shoulder really quick. Does the other dude break from the stupor, or is he still stuck?
He's still stuck.
Oh, fucking fantastic. Then I will use my bonus action, and I will claw her again.
Okay.
And that's a dirty 20.
That will hit.
For another 12 points of just regular bludgeoning damage. I'm not using
Okay.
any psi points because between you and I guess everyone who's listening, I am down to 3 and almost literally no skills left.
Oh boy. Okay.
No spell slots. Most of my shit's been used. So,
You've
claw,
still got 2 flails.
Listen, if I'm the one having to hold these fucking things, I can't flail nobody.
Semantics.
Touche. Okay. Claw. That's bonus action. Action movement. I will end my turn. Also, as Marcus is running up, there is still kind of like that pink mist hovering around his his jaw.
Okay. Aegis.
Yeah, really quickly using my reaction to speak. After Marcus said, "Now!" Aegis would have just looked over at Tempest beside him, like old times, and he's gonna begin an incant.
Okay. I love that. So yeah, hint. So at the end of Marcus's turn, now that this thing is awake, she's actually going to turn and try to bite you, Marcus. So she's going to try to chomp on you.
Okay, she said she's trying to bite me.
Correct.
Haha. All right, bitch.
Okay, there you go.
Let's play
There's that.
games.
She's not going to hit you.
Okay,
So
I am only at a 19.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's not going to hit you,
Just wanted to
unfortunately.
make sure.
So she does turn and she tries to bite you, but she can't quite hit. She can't quite get to you. You're just too big, and you've got her held out too far right now because you're kind of showing her to the group to attack her, so she cannot get you.
Question for you: during the last 3 or 4 rounds that they have not been in the sunlight, have they been regenerating?
Yes, they
from
have.
Fuck. Okay, how does she look?
She looked perfect when you picked her up
Okay,
initially.
All right. That's okay.
I don't think we hit them yet, really, to begin with.
Not
right?
really. They moved out of the sunlight as quickly as possible and yelled at the other ones to do the same, but the other ones were ready to eat. So, all right, moving on to Kira.
We're going to go 5, Step in front of Aegis. And we're going to try another Shocking Grasp because that worked. It's the first time something's worked.
Come on, that's not the first time something's worked.
In this fucking combat, it's not gone well.
Okay, touche.
What happens when I have no gear?
Hey, no gear has also made those athletics checks really good.
That's true.
No, that's because I went for a run.
That's also
Thank
true.
you. I'll take credit for that. She's limber.
The 28 hits.
Do you really want to start taking credit for Kira being limber?
Let's see how the rest of this fight goes.
Yeah. That didn't
Wait, no.
go as well.
No. Don't you.
There's already talk of you two having a kid. It may as well be a thing.
Wait, what do you mean talk of? There's no doubt.
I gave the sidiest side eye I've ever sided. Okay, I'll take the 5 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Then Min full out looks at Marcus, sighs, because Kira programmed a sigh into Min, runs forward and pounces.
Okay. Yeah, that hits, and I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage.
And I do not have anything else I can add into it, so that's that.
Alright.
This bitch is surrounded.
Yes, and at the end of Kira's turn, she is going to try to use an unarmed strike to hit Marcus. She's not happy about
Disadvantage.
being held. Thank you.
I kind of feel bad. Like, we're already surrounding her. We should just, like, put her on the ground.
That
Oh,
will
yeah.
hit you, Marcus.
I'm sorry, say that again?
That will hit you.
I mean, it's not an armed strike. Is she clawing me or is she punching me?
She's punching you.
Fuck it. I'll take it.
Okay, that's going to be for...
What's the total?
So the total is 11, so it's going to be
So 5,
3,
4,
2.
3, 2,
Two.
2. Got it.
It's a hell of a punch, though.
Yeah,
She's way fucking stronger than I was.
Quite strong.
anticipating.
quite strong. Actually, I rolled
Got
really
that
stupid
D6.
low.
Got the D6 punching die.
Does she feel beefy, by the way, holding her? Does she feel physically strong? Like she's
She feels
got some-
way beefier than a caster should.
okay.
Yep.
All right. A swolser.
Swole, sir. I hate that. Okay. To the top with Tempest.
Fireblender?
I believe that's what was indicated.
Fireblender. Level. Yeah, I'm saving my level 4 for something special. Yeah. Level 4. Where is it? Cloud of Daggers. Right on top of this poor bastard. Like, I almost do feel bad, but she's still my girlfriend, so you know what? Take my D4s.
All right, so Marcus and the vampire will both take 14 points of slashing damage.
Magical slashing.
Magical
correct?
slashing, yes.
Understood. Got it.
I think that's the most damage that's been done to Marcus ever.
Sorry, Marcus.
I'm still pretty much at full health. Not to flex.
Point of order. Cloud of Daggers is concentration.
Yep.
Oh, you better pull that fucking coin back out.
Yeah, is that environmental to pull the coin back
Yeah,
out?
that's environmental.
Yeah. Got too excited about the Cloud of Daggers, forgot about the whole concentration thing.
To be fair,
I
that was
guess-
the best hypnotic pattern I think I've ever seen in a D&D game.
I mean, I kind of-
Maybe one other good one.
Oh, okay, I'll give you that. All right.
I'll tell that story some
was
other
that
time.
was that yours?
It was mine. I was playing a bard, of course, Freesis.
Okay. Clive, not Zupal. Clive will just kind of, I guess, like open the door a little bit and slide Gale off gently.
Okay.
And then, I have control of Gale. And then he will come up here and then turn sideways. Door jam.
Okay.
You're stuck in here with me.
All right, perfect. Anything else?
That's it.
Aegis.
So, first things first, seeing that dropped, uh, fourth, let me make sure I have the slot for it. Yep, so fourth level, we're gonna cast a. Ooh. Okay, so no, actually, sixth level, we are going to cast a spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Okay. Where did I put that?
Which boosts that all the way up to a +8 to hit as normal with a whopping 3d8 +4.
Holy shit.
Gets
That's
an
literally
extra D8
Soon's
every 3
sidearm?
levels.
Like, what the fuck?
You should have
Yeah.
control over it. It's a good call.
And then it'll make an attack against that guy.
Okay. A 15 just barely misses.
I was wondering if it would. Okay, so it lashes out at nothing. And then as an action, Fire Blender.
I had a feeling. Okay, hold on one sec.
So if it can make a dexterity save, it is DC 16.
$20.
So Marcus will take nothing because it is a cantrip.
Yeah, and it does manage to wiggle around enough in Marcus's grasp to not get licked by the. Actually, hold on a second. I'm lying because it's at disadvantage. I wasn't lying. I was just dumb. 1 second.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, it does not manage to escape it. So go ahead and what's the damage?
Two ones on it, so we got
Okay.
6 points in total.
Yeah,
That's
6 is
okay
still
though because, yeah, I was about to say that's okay because I can hold it up for a minute.
right. Yeah.
And action, bonus action, that will be it for us.
Is that bonfire? That's concentration, right?
Yeah, so
Okay,
I would lose the
Beacon of Hope.
Hope.
Yep.
Oh.
That's alright. Everybody's pretty well healed now.
Yeah, okay. Say that to everybody. I'm standing in a fucking fire blender right now and holding a vampire bitch, and there's a dude behind me who's probably going to see through that spiritual weapon, so I'm shitting my proverbial pants.
Perfect.
I got something for him, maybe.
Oh, I definitely have something for him next turn.
Little something, something.
More than a little something, something. Trust me, this little man still has plenty of firepower left.
I love the confidence.
All right. Is that it, Aegis?
Yes, that will be all.
Okay. In that case, at the end of Aegis's turn, so at the end of Aegis's turn, let's see. Aegis, Tempest, and probably Kira would see the vampire over here disappear, and then all of a sudden appear behind Tempest.
Does he begin to sizzle?
He does begin to sizzle.
Come on, bitch, let's dance.
All right. Okay, now it's the spellcaster's turn. So
Does she immediately take damage from the
She
thing she's
does.
standing in, or is it? At
Oh
the
yeah, she
Yeah.
takes damage from the sunlight and the daggers and
at the beginning, and the bonfire's at the end, I believe. Because she gets the opportunity to move out of it until the end of her turn, but the Cloud of Daggers is immediate, I do believe.
I was
Yeah,
just
when it
asking even
starts
for my
its turn
order of
there.
Yeah.
operations. So it's at the beginning you take Cloud of Daggers, at the end you save against Bonfire.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yep, there we
Dagger,
go.
dagger, dagger, dagger.
All right. All right. So Marcus,
I was just gonna ask, is she still she's still facing me, trying to claw me and bite me and
so
shit?
she goes from trying to claw and claw and bite you.
Oh, I know she's gonna fucking cast on me.
You guys
You
see?
just said she's trying to claw and blight me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
she's still trying to claw and blight you.
What's the save?
So for blight.
I already know. Oh, I was kidding. Is that what she's doing?
Yes, that is
She's
it.
casting a
She's
spell.
casting blight. Yep.
I have no way to.
Nobody was able to do it last time, so it's fine. So yeah, she is going to go ahead and give me a con save.
Nat fucking 20.
Hey,
That's 28,
all right.
baby.
So you're gonna take half.
Okay, and this is necrotic.
Correct. Let me make sure I'm
so
right about that.
I have resistance to
Yeah.
necrotic, so that will also be reduced by half.
Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to roll it. There we go.
Holy shit. Okay, that's half?
No, that's
so,
the total. So
okay,
it's gonna be 19.
16, so well, but I'm resistant to necrotic.
Right.
it's
So
8,
then it's gonna be 19. Would be 18. So it'll be 9.
9.
Mhm.
Okay, got it. Holy fuck.
Good thing you're
That's a lot
resistant
of-
to
That's a
necrotic.
lot of damage. Blight is a dirty.
She looks pissed off.
8d8.
She looks pissed off that she did not successfully manage to hurt you.
Oh, she hurt me. I'm actually almost under 100 hit points.
Hey.
Like that's
All
seriously.
right.
She fucked. I've taken almost 45 points of
Hell
damage.
yeah. Let's see. And then you will see. Yeah, that's all she's going to be able to do this round. Moving on. Marcus.
Oh, bitch, it's a bad day for you. Oh, wait, actually, at the end of her turn, fire.
Oh, yeah. Do the bonfire for me, please.
And then if you want to just roll the daggers for me, I'll take that real quick.
The daggers were.
Daggers was 18.
Oh, it's not different. It's not a new roll.
Oh,
every
right.
person?
I guess I should.
No, I
do
don't. I'm just
phase.
asking. I'm not. I honestly, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it could be higher, so I'll let you guys.
It doesn't
Yeah,
fucking
it-
matter.
It would be on your turn, so it would be different.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it would be.
And
Yeah.
it's also it would also get another save against the bonfire as well.
Okay, let me try to roll that. It does save against the bonfire.
Okay.
How is she looking, by the way?
Bad. She is bloodied at this point.
And to be clear, she is still not regenerating, correct?
Correct. She's not regenerating.
Excellent. So Marcus is still, and she's not tried to break away from my grasp, right? She's just tried to kill me while I'm holding her.
Sorry, hold on 1 second. I forgot to do it at disadvantage because she's in the sunlight. Go ahead and roll damage as she fails.
Oh.
Marcus, it did look like she was about to try to break out of your
But that's when
grasp,
she did this.
and then she
this
decided
spell
to.
instead. She said,
yeah.
"Fuck it, okay."
13. Okay,
13 Bernies.
she takes him.
Okay, so at the top of my round, then Marcus's armor is beginning to smoke pretty badly, and there's like blood that's starting to pour out from like his midsection and his leg. He kind of like shakes his head, and he looks over at the vampire that just appeared behind Tempest, and he goes, "Oh, fuck me. I can't take 2 of them." And he is going to continue to maintain his grip on her and hold her close in the, like, we're both going down, bitch. He's then going to environmental, and I'm going to pop the, I'm going to go ahead and pop the
Visor.
visor all the way up to the top of his head, and you guys would immediately see as the sunlight or as the daylight hits his face begins to burn and the flesh begins to sizzle. Give me 1 second. I need to actually see a very specific thing here. Okay, disregard. Sorry. So my face begins to burn, and then Candace, I am going to attempt to. Well, I'm going to use my attack action, and I'm
Okay.
going to bite her.
Okay.
Try to bite her. So it's 18.
That will hit.
Okay.
What kind of bite are you doing?
Oh, I'm going to attempt to drain.
Okay.
It's going to be a normal bite. I've never done it before, so however it pans out, the damage would be 6 piercing. This is all non-magical. 6 piercing, 8 necrotic, and give me 1 second. Actually, let me back that up. It's going to be 9 piercing, 8 necrotic, and I'm going to burn a psi point, and I'm going to try to tear her fucking jugular out with a psi strike.
Okay.
And that brings me down to 2 psi points, and that is for... an additional 5 points of force damage.
Okay. Okay, so Marcus, let's see. So 10. Okay, so you would notice that she does take damage. It doesn't seem like she takes as much as you would expect. And as you try to drain her, what normally happens is you get, the warm blood. This starts to burn as you start to drain her. It actually hurts you, so you are going to take...
I've never tried this
You're
before.
going to take, this is halved already, 9 points of necrotic.
Okay, and that's including my resistance?
Yeah, that was including
Okay,
resistance.
holy
Yep.
shit. Okay, so as Marcus begins to, draw from this chick's neck, he is pretty damn near bloodied as his face begins to peel away and skin begins to reveal muscle. I will then let go of her, and I will use my second attack, and I'm just going to go ahead and claw her, because that was not worth my time.
Okay.
That's a 26.
That definitely hits. Okay.
Okay, no, hold on, I got it, because I'm large, so that's 12 points of bludgeoning damage, just normal bludgeoning.
Okay, and she's almost limp in your arms at this point.
Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and close the fucking visor. So I'm still smoking, but not quite as bad. And then Candace, I'm going to burn my bonus action, and I'm going to second wind myself.
Okay.
Because I am very fucked up now. So, bonus action, second wind. This is going to be plus 9. Okay, got it. So 17 is what I heal. And then I end my turn, and then what is it, a dex save?
Yeah, for the
Yep,
bonfire.
DC 16.
Nat 20.
Nice. All right.
That's the second nat 20 I rolled on that fucking thing. Look, he knows it's hot when
Yeah.
it's hot, okay? He's been in Aegis' kitchen long enough.
Oh gosh.
No, the first one was the first nat 20 was against the blight.
Oh,
Touche,
that's right.
touche.
Still, good things in savings. So at the end of your turn, Marcus, she is going to attempt to bite you again.
Okay.
That will hit.
I will go ahead and burn my... nope, that's not a Marcus thing to do. I'll take it. You said she's trying to bite me?
Yes.
Good. Bite me, bitch. It fucking hurts, by the way. Because I'm assuming she's attempting to drain me.
Yeah, so she turns and bites you. And she does... It's only going to be 5 points of necrotic to you. As
It's
she...
already reduced?
Yeah.
Okay.
As she's biting you, but you would see that the skin around her mouth, it's kind of the same thing. So you guys see Marcus bite her, and then the skin on his face starts to like corrode, and it's the same thing with her. And then she kind of looks like...
Yeah, Marcus fucking laughs and goes, hurts, doesn't it, bitch?
All right, and then okay, so that was the end of Marcus's turn. All right, now it's this guy's turn. So he is definitely going to try to hit Tempest. So he's gonna claw at you, Tempest, first. He will hit you. He is not going to do damage. He is going to grapple you. Go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics.
Acrobatics is my jam.
Okay, so he actually does manage to grab you. They definitely are a little bit stronger than the other ones are. So he grabs onto you, and then he is going to proceed to try to bite you. And he will hit you.
Okay. I will go ahead and use my reaction, and as this bitch is biting me, I'm gonna look over and throw my claw hand out, and I'm gonna create a little pink barrier around Tempest's neck to try to stop this bite a little bit. And I will use protective field. Burn a point for that. Oh, minimum. That's only 5 that I reduce the damage by.
Okay, so this guy bites your neck hard, Tempest, and you. Okay, so you will only take 19 points of necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by that much.
Oh, damn. And that's after Marcus's.
Correct.
Oh, it's only 1. Right? Or
No, it's
what
5.
was it reduced by?
It's 5,
Oh,
yeah.
by 5. So 19.
It'll be 19, and then your maximum is reduced to 19 until further notice. Reduced by, not to. Reduced as well.
Yeah, no, I got you.
And you would see that, and you probably wouldn't see it, Tempest, but Marcus, you definitely see that this vampire heals, and he makes eye contact with you as he does so. Then that's it.
Hey,
Actually,
in that case, I'm still almost max.
at the end of his turn, the vampire pinata that Marcus has right now is going to attempt to bite him.
This dumb bitch. Did
I'm
she
sorry,
not learn
no,
her fucking
claw,
lesson?
not bite.
Oh,
I read,
okay,
I
was
read
gonna
it.
say,
But I
no,
was-
that's fine.
She learned
yeah,
nothing.
claw.
Keep biting if you want to. It's free. It's free damage for us.
She will hit you,
I mean, I'm out of reaction, so I'm taking it.
and that's going to be for 3 after everything.
Necrotic.
Just bludgeoning.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
And that's including the reduction and my -3.
Yes.
Okay.
Kira.
I have a weird question for you.
Okay.
Not that crazy of a question by my standards. I've done a lot of reading about creatures and monstrosities, etc. And I've also done a lot of internet things. By any chance, do I know if a cure will still will help heal a daywalker? Trying to figure out if I know whether or not I could heal Marcus.
You have had kind of generic vampire information, not anything specifically about daywalkers. So if you want, you can try to roll an intelligence check for your action, if that's what you want to do. Because I think that would take you some time to think about it.
Marcus, fuck, you look like shit, Elvin, in this part. Can I heal you? Is that gonna hurt? I really don't want it to hurt. Can I heal you? Fuck. And then she's going to step away from him. Feels so guilty for that. And then, Common, hey bastard, leave him alone. And she's going to try and get his attention with a shocking grasp again.
"24 hits, yep.
Really good at poking people, apparently.
So, Kira, as you move away, the vampire that's being grappled is going to try to hit you.
Yep, I know. Min will use her reaction though to do disadvantage on that.
Okay. So I rolled a 14 both times, so it will hit you.
Fuck. Yep. Okay. That's unfortunate.
That's gonna be for 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
And
As you
my
walk
temp-
away, she just punches you or kicks you in the back of the head.
And my hit points are exactly gone. I
Yes.
am now unscathed.
Oh god. All right.
16 points of shocking owie damage.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, Min looks back and forth between the one that Marcus is holding and the one that Kira just attacked. Kinda does a sorry look to Marcus and goes to murder the one on attacking Tempest.
That hits. Mm-hmm.
Murder mittens.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that concludes all of our things.
All right. At the end of your turn, this vampire steps the fuck out of the sun. You guys do not get attacks of opportunity because it's a legendary action. All right. Moving on to
Asshole.
Tempest.
I have a question about overlapping concentration spells here. So, hypothetically, if I were to hex a creature and then cast another spell that will require a save, would the effects of hex apply, or would that immediately drop and then,
So
you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah, so when your concentration has to shift, it ends at that moment. So if you're shifting your you're saying
Yeah.
you want to shift your concentration to hex from the Cloud of Daggers.
Oh well, I'm dropping Cloud of Daggers
Okay.
because I do want to concentrate on effectively one thing and then another thing.
Okay.
My question would be if I did have to impose a save after I casted Hex, which is the last spell will be a concentration, would the effects of Hex being disadvantage on an ability save still apply with the last spell I try to cast?
Let me read exactly how it's written, and then I'll give you an answer. 1 second.
Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bonus action cast Hex on
So
this vampire here, and then regular action polymorph him.
the phrase that makes me say that it won't is until the spell ends. You dropping concentration ends the spell, which means that it wouldn't still have the negative effect from Hex if you dropped concentration.
Okay, all right. Well, then I guess I'll just go to old-fashioned, try it without anything here. It worked out well the first time. Let's see if it works out again this time. All right, I'm going to step up, make sure he's in the sunlight,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to attempt polymorph on him.
Okay.
Turn him into a frog. A toad, actually, even better.
A snail to be sent off
Shut
the mountain.
your mouth, Kira.
I was
Why do you
just
always
about to
bring me
make a
back?
joke.
All right, so the DC isn't terribly high. This is why I was hoping the Hex would be able to help. But it's 14 Wisdom.
All right. 14 wisdom.
I got real lucky that first time with the hypnotic pattern.
He may
Yeah,
actually have
Eve's-
disadvantage anyways because he's in the sunlight,
He
right?
did have disadvantage because he's in the
But he's just a
sunlight.
fucking
However,
beast.
my low was a 16.
God damn.
All right. Well, that would have been that was a little Hail Mary, I'll admit.
That was great,
all right,
though.
Well, in that case, I will hex him.
Okay. Fine. Fuck you.
Fine, fuck you then. And his and his lowest he'll have disadvantage on wisdom saves now.
Okay.
As long as
just-
I maintain concentration.
I want you to know I got so excited I put a frog token on the map. I'm going to leave him there just in case. Alright, so he's hexed.
Okay. And so where was I? I was right here. I just took a step forward. I'm just going to kind of sidestep over here over the corpse of the other vampire and say, oh god, he's going to kill me. That's it.
Alright. I was making sure I wasn't being cheesy. I wanted to get Xavier's opinion. So at the end of Tempest's turn, the vampire in Marcus's arms is going to try to break free. So Marcus, go ahead and give me the contesting roll.
All right, athletics is what I choose. Oof, low. My high is a 16.
Fucking A, man. I rolled a 12. So she does not manage to break free. The sunlight seems to be making it harder for her to be able to be agile and do the things she needs to do.
She's a wriggling.
She's wriggling. Aegis.
Right, to start things off, bonus action, we are going to bring Soon's Divine Whip of Justice, apparently, right here next to Marcus, and we're going to whip at the one he's holding.
Whip it good. $24 hits for sure. Alright. This thing's not looking good.
God damn.
That's good. That's good damage. Oh, it's 6th level, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's still...
And then we're going to walk up and try something. We are going to heal Marcus.
Alright.
The real question is, how much do I want to potentially test this? Because if I do it big and it fucks up, it could kill him.
It could.
Look, if the first time I die is by your hands, I would have lived my best life.
That's amazing. For
You
me.
know what? Then in that case, we're doing it with the biggest thing that we got. We're gonna hit him with the 5th level.
Cure wounds.
Yep.
Alright.
And pray to God this doesn't do damage.
That's why I spent my action helping him, or asking him instead of just healing him.
So that is 28 healing?
So Aegis, you walk over to Marcus and you're like, oh, Soon, please don't let this hurt him. And you put a little stank on it and give him a really big heal. Marcus, you will feel the familiar tingle of the healing from Aegis, and it just heals you.
Yep. And you would hear Marcus through the armor just go, oh, fucking thank goodness. Holy shit, that felt good. Thank you, Boss Rages.
I was like,
Ooh,
I was
I
waiting
was
for
ready.
Cat.
It was a roller coaster.
And with that, that'll be the end of it.
Okay. Okay. At the end of your turn.
Also, just as point of note, because I don't think he would have held it up anymore, he probably would have dropped the bonfire as well.
Got it. Okay. So at the end of Aegis's turn, this vampire moves again out of the sunlight. moving on to the spellcasters. What was it? Oh.
I said, get back here, damn it.
This vampire, the spellcaster one, is going to try to
With
get.
the sun scorching her, how does she look now?
She looks like won't
She's
make it another
barely-
round.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So she's gonna try to get out of your arms.
Okay, that's I'll use athletics for mine. Should
Actually,
do athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
That's a 21 for me.
Okay. This time she does successfully manage to wriggle out of your arms. I got a 25. So she
Slippery little bit.
she has a slippery. She's all bloody. She's slippery. She slides right out of Marcus's arms and hits the ground with a quick thud, but lands on her feet. And she is going to. She's going to. She'll start to cast a spell.
Okay.
Nobody. Okay.
I got no spells left.
All right. Marcus, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
That's fucking terrible. Is an 11 a failure?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go ahead and use Indomitable.
Okay.
And that allows me to reroll.
Okay.
15.
Oh, it's a good thing that you did that. So you would hear sort of, it's almost like the network opening, not exactly, but definitely someone trying
Yeah,
to fuck
no,
with
I
your
know what
head.
she was doing. I know what she was doing.
You
Fuck
start
you.
to feel like your arms kind of move involuntarily at first, and then
Mhm,
you're like, oh
mhm.
hell no, and
Mhm,
you indomitably fight her off.
I indomitably shut down the dominate.
You did.
Fuck you.
You sure did.
lady.
And then she's going to.
Because that would have been real bad for all you guys.
I know. I was like,
I'd have worked those asses over for the next 4 or 5
someone's
turns.
gonna die. Okay, so then she's going to. Sorry, I'm moving Marcus real quick. Step back there, Marcus.
To
You
be
would get
clear,
an
that was
attack of
my
opportunity.
Nope, I don't. I used my reaction already.
All right. Okay. So yeah, she goes. But Aegis, you could, if you wanted to, try to punch her.
Especially considering he doesn't have the staff, I don't know if he would, honestly.
Yeah. All right. So she moves out there. And that's all she's gonna do. Marcus.
Okay, well, seeing that she just slipped out of my grasp and pulled the old slippery dippery fucking slippity dippity doodah, I'm gonna spin around in a circle. For my environmental action, I will pull out both of the flails and activate them, and then I'm going to fucking charge her 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, and I'm going to begin my attack action with the first attack. It's 13.
That misses.
Okay, second attack. That's a 23.
That hits.
Beautiful. So that is going to be for 19. Hang on. That's 19. Actually, let me back that up. Because I got a D4.
D4.
20. Magical bludgeoning psychic.
Okay. Before you go on.
Yep. That's why I figured this
Yep.
was probably going to be a
So Marcus is like, no. Turns around, charges after her. It's not. It looks like he barely even puts any effort into it. He just comes around and smacks her, and she hits the ground. Her body's still there, but she hits the ground and is laying there, more lifeless than she was before.
Okay, so for my... Okay, so that was both of my attack actions. I used some of my movement. She hits the ground, she does not turn into mist? I'm assuming because she was affected by sunlight last turn.
Yeah, she did not turn into mist.
So she
Well,
did she,
wait,
did
hold
she
on, hold on.
dust? I'm only
No,
asking 'cause I know-
so-
I know she can't regenerate because she took damage from the sunlight.
So
but
she does turn into mist. She does turn
it
into
is
mist. Yes.
Okay. I am going to turn around and shout, Master Tempest, you need to get your ass over here and get that sunlight on this cloud. I can do nothing to it. And that will be 5. That's my last 10 feet of movement. And then I will use my bonus action, Candace, and I'm going to activate the temporal shield,
Okay.
which I have not done this whole
No, you have not.
fucking thing yet. So I'll take the shield off, throw it up, and it begins to spin around, and I end my turn.
All right.
And that puts my AC to 21, by the way.
Okay, at the end of your turn, you would hear a cry out from the other vampire when she mists. And he steps back here, and you can't quite see what he's doing, but he takes a step. He takes some steps back. Now it is his turn. Okay, give me 1 second. So you would see he would open his palms towards the sky. And 1 sec, I just gotta grab something real quick from another map.
You know, you really don't need to go grabbing things from other maps.
Five swarms of bats appear in the room, surrounding you guys. It's bats, but it's bats, it's bats, it's bats, guys, it's bats. And then he stands, after he summons them, he stands, oh, sorry, I moved him on ages. He stands right here and looks like he's prepared to fight. Also, he does heal. And that is going to be it. Kira.
This is going to be a very expensive turn. Kira is going to... First thing she's going to do is she's going to step towards Min, and she's going to very, very quietly in Elven say to Min, "Sorry. I know you'll understand." And then she's going to step away. I'm going to take so many attacks of op in this turn, so I'm going to take at least 2, 3. Nope, just the 2, because I'm not leaving this one's space. So I'm going to take 2 attacks of op.
Okay, 1 sec.
Which also, I realized that I hadn't been maintaining, or I hadn't been rolling for concentration on the enhanceability on Marcus, but I don't think we've actually been factoring it in anyway for wisdom stuff, so I'm just going to say I lost concentration on that.
Yeah, that's fine. We can say that you lost concentration. So they do both hit you.
Okay, when the first one hits me, I'm going to use my reaction to cast shield, which will take me up to an 18.
Okay. They both still hit you.
Fuck. Okay.
But it's gonna be it'll be 8 total. It'll be 8 points of piercing damage. So 4 from each.
Okay. Doesn't slow her down at all. She's going to go over to Marcus, and she is going to incant. She is going to reach out, just tap his armor, and the silver thread that normally goes from her to Min is going to shift and go from her to Marcus. I'm casting Warding Bond on Marcus.
Okay.
Marcus looks down at his left ring finger as it vibrates, and then kind of looks down at Kira.
In Elven. Kick their ass. And then she's going to, 1 second, I'm checking my movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, I actually have 30 movement. Gasp. I'm going to take 1 more attack of op.
Yeah, because you left all your shit at home.
I know, weird. So 1 more. If that one hits me, not sure.
It will.
Okay.
3 points of piercing.
Yeah, shield doesn't do much good when it only takes me up to a normal AC. Marcus, don't forget your AC is up by 1. You get all the resistance things. Yeah, you're at a 22 right
I
now.
did not realize it also increased my AC by 1. I just knew the resistance thing. I like that.
Yeah, it's also an AC boost.
Yep.
Fuck.
It's a
Okay,
good one.
Yep. As Kara steps away, she's just gonna kind of wait for the next 6 seconds to suck. Min is going to. I feel like Min would just kind of nudge Kira's hand a little bit. Mostly because she wants Kira to get the fuck out of the way so Min can murder these bats. Kira might have been in the way too long.
All right, so you are done.
That's Min on these bats. So
Gotcha.
14 to hit.
Will hit. Yep.
Yeah, 5 points of kill the bats.
All right.
Then that'll be our turn.
Got it. Okay. At the
Please
end of
note,
Kira's turn.
Min's AC did decrease by 1. I did update her token.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, so at the end of Kira's turn, you'll see him disappear and then reappear. Oops. And that will be that for the moment. I just ruined Aegis's plan. New plan. All right, Tempest.
Okay, Tempest is going to move up into this space here, which I think have they already all reactioned? Reacted.
Yeah,
At
all
least-
of the ones.
At
Yeah,
least these two guys.
yeah, they did. Yeah.
Thanks, Kira. So when the sunlight hits this vampire, the mist there, does it dissipate? Or
So-
does it still linger?
Yeah, what happens is it almost looks like a weird combination of glitter and fire as the sunlight hits the mist. It's sort of like a little firework. It's like, and she just completely gone.
Nice. Like that. And I'm seeing this vampire right here. Tempest is going to do something weird. And he's going to attempt to throw his silver stake at him.
Okay.
Actually, wait, do I have enough? That was 20. No, I don't want to get closer to him.
It's
Fuck,
25
silver.
right now. He's 25 away.
He's 25 away, so I do need to get closer. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, yeah. He's going to attempt to throw his dagger at him. Or,
Okay.
sorry, his stake, which is
Yeah,
just dagger.
yeah, but we do it with dagger. Yeah. Yeah, 12 does not hit. Well, you throw Tempest, you throw the thing, and he turns just in time. He kind of just appeared and turns just in time, and he smacks it away. You don't successfully pierce.
Yeah. It was actually a pretty good hit roll for a bard, but
It was.
well, damn. At least he's in sunlight now. We got that going for us. All right, that was action. I don't think I really have anything good for a bonus action other than to. Yeah. So Clive is just gonna stay. No, you know what? He was basically blocking the door from that first vampire, and she is no longer. So 5, 10, 15. Bring him in here, and then it's going to attempt a whack at these bats there.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would have been nice though.
No, we like that. Use the tentacle.
Oh well, it's the same. It's the same attack anyway.
Is it? It's a plus 6. Yeah. So
Lappity base.
nice. So nat 20 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. So that was a 3, so 6, 8. Oh, you just rolled again. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so okay.
Yeah, just
Great.
roll it again.
8 it is. Yeah. So Clive comes up, Aegis, and you'll see like the bottom half of the lid just come up and just smack some of the bats out of the air.
Oh, I can't actually roll this as crit damage. Oh well. I just discovered I can right click on things like an idiot. Yeah. Okay. So that's it for me.
All right. At the end of your turn, this guy is gonna move right up to Marcus here.
Wait, what guy? Oh, this
The
fucking
vamp.
guy.
The vamp.
My AC's 22.
He can't do anything else. He just moved.
Oh, sorry. Wow, you said that so confidently. Like he moves up to you right here. Ah.
I am confident. That's exactly what he did. It just.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just fucking
I've
with
been
cats,
reacting the way I have been because at first I was like, oh god, this is not going to be fun and it's going to cost me so many resources. And every single move from him has just made this so much worse for him.
Oh.
So to start,
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Aegis.
sorry,
There you go.
moving the spiritual weapon up as a bonus action,
Okay.
15 feet. And then we're going to go ahead and lash.
I was making whip sounds, but the pop filter said no.
The pop filter picked it up as like air. There, a little bit better.
Yeah, it came through a little bit there.
22 hits.
The 22 hit. Your sound effects did not.
Yeah.
No, they did not. Okay, Candace, question with the damage he just took. Does he appear to take all of that?
All of the, because that's
All of
that's
the
magical damage,
force?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. You know how Marcus
Yeah.
is. I'm watching and waiting.
Watching and waiting. I know. And whipping. Did you guys hear what he said?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank the gods. Let's continue with Aegis.
So the whip comes up and lashes out at that dude. Clive just came on up and bonked on half of the bats there. Aegis is going to go ahead and swing around a sacred flame from the other side.
Okay.
And just because I feel like it, because I still have 8 sorcery points to use, I'm going to go ahead and make these bats have disadvantage on it with the other meta magic that I picked up, heightened meta magic.
All right.
So it is DC 16 dexterity for the bats at disadvantage.
Can you ping the swarm for me? Got it.
Yeah, the one Clive just hit.
Oh man, they're very dexterous. I got a 19 for Mello. Sorry.
That is it then.
Okay. So, listen, every time I've ever used Sacred Flame, this is the story. Every single time ever, any character. Even Doc.
Yeah. I was so sure that it was going to hit this time because heightened meta magic, but it's 3 sorcery points that just got wasted.
Marcus, you're up.
Sorry, Ty Mommy decided to post a picture of baby Weston, excuse me. And oh my god, that's ridiculous. Just stop it. I forgot he's 6 months old today. My heart. Okay, no more babies. We're done. Okay, so the lady to the rear of us, Dusts, correct? What was I right, by the way? Was she female? I kept referring
Yeah,
to her
female,
as,
yeah.
Okay. But this guy up here to the north has been whipped,
Yes.
and he is currently sizzling.
Correct.
Okay. I do not regenerate, but I will turn to face my foe. God, I've got one fucking side point left. This is terrible. Okay.
But at least your AC is really high.
My AC is really high, but I usually save that other spell slot that I had for a shield or an absorb elements, and that's just not where we're at today. But that's okay. All right, I'm gonna swing. You know what? When this guy was jumping, Candace, when he was doing like the I don't know what they were, the teleports, was he turning into a mist and teleporting, or was he like jumping into the darkness?
It did look like he was turning into a mist and teleporting.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if I grapple him or not. He's just gonna fucking jump if he wants to.
Potentially.
So I'm just gonna beat his fucking head in. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna attack him
Okay.
with my first flail. Terrible. That's a 12.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Second attack, a little better, 21.
Yeah, 21 hits.
All right, that's gonna be for 14 points plus.
Okay.
Hang on, plus another 4, so 18 points of magical bludgeoning psychic damage.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to use my offhand attack. And that's a 26.
That hits.
All right. And that is that is not the end of it. Hold on. 20. So that is 18 plus 20 is 38 points of magical bludgeoning psychic damage.
Yep.
How is he looking?
He looks okay-ish. He doesn't look like he's bleeding or anything at this point.
Wow.
I mean,
holy
he looks
shit,
hurt,
after
but he's
40
not
points
bloodied.
Holy fuck. Okay. Wow. Dude's got a lot of HP. Okay, that's not good. Well, I guess I don't have any other things to do, so that's my turn. Thank you for your service.
So it's his turn. So he is definitely pissed off at you because he just watched you murder his friend. He's going to. He is going to. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Marcus.
Okay. Give me 1 sec.
Actually,
Is he-
correction.
Okay.
Tempest, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I was so close to being 20.
So you start to feel a very familiar feeling, Tempest. And you were familiar with it because you cast this kind of magic regularly. And suddenly, you're not entirely sure why your friends are fighting your new friend. And he turns toward you and like kind of motions and says, "Put the coin away." And then he turns to Marcus. And he is going to try to slash at you with his claws.
Okay. AC is 22.
He
Which I'm sure.
misses.
Oh, I was gonna say, God, this motherfucker. I know. I
He hits on the second one.
yeah. I'll take it. As long as it's not magical, though. We got a lot of things going on for me. Resistance to necrotic.
Everything.
Necrotic. Nowhere near everything. Definitely from necrotic
resistance
fire,
to
cold,
all damage
poison.
because of warding bond.
Because of warding bonds.
Oh, it's to all damage.
Yeah. You
Oh.
while the target's within
All right,
60
that's fine.
feet
No,
of you, yeah.
it's fine. You don't even have to read it. We're good.
So,
I'll take half damage.
With the resistance, it's going to be 9 points.
But is it magical or normal? And I'm asking that because I also have 3 reduced.
It's magical.
Because of my. Oh, okay. Disregard.
Yeah, his is magical.
All right. So how much?
9.
Damage? 9. So I actually only take.
No, that's halved already. It was 18.
So she takes 9 as well.
This is
No.
where it gets
Because of warding
complicated.
bond.
Sorry.
Yeah, so okay, it gets
So I take 9 because it's half.
right, and then
Got it.
yep, and then you take half of what he took, right, Kira?
Also, each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage.
Okay, so 9. Yeah, because you're taking half and he's taking half. Yeah, so 9 for you too.
Tempest better not be fucking charmed.
Oh, he's charmed.
I am.
All right.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is
he
he
is.
charmed?
Yeah, he's actually charmed.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. He's charmed.
Oh, you failed?
He got a 3.
Oh,
Terribly. Yeah.
fuck
That's
me.
what that wisdom save was.
God, I should have rolled. How do you have a +1 wisdom saving throw? Aren't you like a magic user?
Not a wise one.
One
Have
of
you
my
met him?
Yeah, that's one of my dumb stats too. What the fuck?
Well,
we
I'm
fucked up
charismatic.
Tempest.
And
I'm
then
also not charismatic, but I'm strong as fuck.
all right, and then that. Let's see. He's gonna. Yeah, that'll be the end of his turn.
Thank
Kira.
fucking goodness.
Okay. So Kira definitely lets out a little bit of a hiss of pain there as Marcus gets hit. Tries her best to hide it. Does not. She is going to start with a sacred flame towards him. So that'll be 17 dex.
All right. What? Sorry, Kira. What'd you say?
No, you're good. There was much debating happening. Sacred flame, 17 dex towards him.
He fails actually.
Finally, it works. Okay, 9 points of radiant.
All right. Yeah, it does not look like he likes that very much.
That concentration that he's doing on me.
That's a
I
good
was
question.
really, really hoping that's what I was actually about to ask.
Hold on one sec. Let me see. No.
Damn it. Okay. Really? You're gonna go for the biggest guy in the room? Really? And then I am going to just take a step back, instantly regretting speaking up. And Min and Syl are going to. They've got plenty of movement. Oh shit! There's bats there. They're just gonna attack the bats.
All right. Yeah, that'll hit. Goodness.
The two of them have gotten very, very good at taking out bats.
Clearly.
They're just flying cat toys.
All right, yeah. So they take it. The bats. They swat a few more bats out of the air. It doesn't. It's like less than half of what had flown in originally.
Okay.
Anything else?
Bracing for impact, and that's about it.
All right. So at the end of your turn, he is going to attempt to slash at Marcus. That will hit you.
Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and spend my reaction and utilize my temporal shield, and I will vanish from reality for a moment and then flash back as soon as the attack misses.
Perfect.
Been saving that motherfucker for 3 sessions, friends. That's 9 hours of game time.
All right, and then that's the end up to Tempest.
Okay, so first and foremost, Tempest will put away the coin. Don't want to hurt my buddy. So is what are my thoughts? He's my friend, and I must protect him.
No,
or
you don't
he's
have to
just-
protect him. You just don't feel inclined to attack him at this time. So, and other people attacking him doesn't like make you attack them or anything like that. You just don't feel like you need to attack him right now.
Okay, and that wasn't suggestion.
Correct. It
that
was
he
just
used,
charm.
It was something more. It just was charm. Okay. All right. But oh, ew, bats, and I'll Eldritch blast those bats there.
Okay.
Look out for those bats, buddy, my new friend.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Did I hit the bats?
The 12, yeah, the 12 just hits.
Okay, so it takes that. Hey.
All right, that's
And,
good. Which ones were those? Sorry, I'm making sure.
Oh, sorry, the one right between Marcus and my new friend.
Perfect. Okay. Yep. The 9 does not hit.
And I got one more. Okay, I think that'll hit.
That does hit.
Yeah. And then, hey, maximum damage. Does pushback? Or you're muted, I think, right now.
Sorry, I was hitting the wrong button. So you knock all of the bats that were in the air out of the air. That whole swarm is now gone.
Oh, nice. Okay. I was just about to ask if the pushing effect does anything to swarms. I don't think it does it? It doesn't matter anyway. I was just curious. At this point.
So it will blow their bodies back 10 feet, but you already
Nice.
you done murdered them.
KO.
Yeah, that was a good. Yeah, exactly. That's perfect.
Hey, I did something.
You
Okay.
did.
Am I able to save against that at the end of my turn?
I don't think so, but hold on, let me check.
Well, while you look that up, I'm also going to bonus action Clive whack those bats.
Okay. So no, you don't get another save to it. However, if he attacks you, then it breaks.
I get okay. All right. Well, those bats, I think are gonna get whacked.
Oh wait, I'm a liar. You do get another save. We can do it at the end, but I'm a liar. Yeah.
Oh, you dirty stinking liar. Okay, so those bats, these bats between Marcus, Aegis, and myself. I'm just gonna go through every name that I know before I finally get to the right ones. Take 10 points of force damage.
Yeah, there are barely any of that swarm left at this point.
Badly any of them left.
Badly.
Badly. All right, and then okay, so I do get to save with wisdom. You say?
Oh wait, no, hold on a second. Each time,
This is a
it's each
rollercoaster
time the
cadence.
vampire or the vampire's companions do anything harmful to the target, it can repeat the saving throw. So, right, if the swarm attacks you, then you get a save. If he attacks you, then you get a save. If the other
Otherwise, it lasts
vampire
for
was
a
alive.
day.
But right now it lasts for 24 hours. Yep.
That's
So I was
dirty.
half right,
4
half
hours.
lying.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Ugh. Okay. Well, hopefully a bat hits me. I'll just turn to Marcus. Don't hurt him. Listen, don't hurt him. He's okay. He's cool. And that's it.
All right, so at the end of your turn, he's going to try to hit Marcus again.
This fucking guy.
That will hit you.
So much for my 22 fucking AC. All right, I don't have any reactions left this turn, so I'll take it.
We'll take it.
So
We
that's
will take it.
so that is going to be so that's going to be halved is 10.
Actually, still
Magical
looking really
slashies.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still looking good. Now,
Hero
so
slashes.
no. Oh, you said it was magical slashies.
Magical slashies,
Okay,
yeah.
got it.
So that does not reduce further for you, correct?
Correct.
Because I
Correct.
take whatever damage you do.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it does not reduce anything.
Yeah, so it's 10.
Okay.
But you did reduce it to 10, so that's pretty good. All
Yeah,
right.
Kira's just focusing on keeping her mouth shut and her face calm.
Aegis, you're up.
Okay, Tempest, get ready to make a couple of saves.
What?
Aegis is going to try to break Tempest out of the charm
Okay.
by looking. He's going to look at him and go, I suggest you bring that coin back out and remember why we are here and what he did to Gale. And I'm going to cast Suggestion on Tempest and use 3 sorcery points to heighten it to give Tempest disadvantage.
Oh, damn.
Can I give him my non-existent DM inspiration? Because that's fucking awesome.
Everybody
This
gets
is
a DM
wisdom, right?
inspiration for that. That was incredible.
Holy shit.
I feel like, seriously, Aegis, what I will do for you On behalf of you from soon, everybody in the party gets a DM inspiration for what you just did.
Nasty. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, and it looks like you failed, so that's wonderful.
I'm just everybody's puppet at this point.
All right, so
Next question.
The Gale reference was a good
Is
reason
that
to
enough to go ahead and snap him out of this a little bit and possibly give him another save?
yeah, I will let you roll the save again.
Another wisdom.
Well, hold on a second. So, hold on. What I'll do is because the suggestion lasts until it's done, right? So he has to pull the coin out. At the end of the suggestion, I will let you re-roll the wisdom to see if the charm drops at that point.
Got it.
Okay. Then yeah, Tempest does pull. Well, actually, it'd be on my turn, right?
Yeah.
I
it'll be
couldn't
on
do it
your
right now. I could use a reaction. Yeah. Nice move.
And then this is going to hurt a little bit probably, but that's okay.
Actually, let me correct myself. I let people talk as reactions in between other people's turns. So if you want to use a reaction after Aegis's turn before the next person's to pull that out, they're both environmental actions. It would be unfair for me to say no.
So I can pull out the coin as an environmental.
As a reaction after Aegis's turn. Yep.
So I rolled so low, it kind of makes sense. So I just like, okay.
Pretty much. Yeah, you're just like, oh, shoot. Yeah, let me take this back out. Sorry, Aegis, go ahead.
All good. Get ready because there's going to be a couple of opportunity attacks coming my way.
Okay, all right.
So both of those bats will get attack of opportunity against me.
I rolled a nat 1 on one of them, but the second one will hit you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and burn. No, I'm not. I think it was the same turn that I used my reaction for the shield disregard.
Yeah, I think it is. But it is only 3 points of piercing damage, Aegis. Because the swarm is so small, there are barely any there to attack you.
Cool deal. And then use 2 sorcery points to quicken up a close wounds on Kira.
Okay. So, Kira, you can spend your hit dice as appropriate if you would like to, and add your Constitution modifier.
It's 2 hit dice, right? You said?
3.
It's 3 now.
Yeah, 11th level. Cure wound or close wounds is 3.
Such a great cantrip. Holy moly.
Fuck.
Them wounds do close.
Anything else, Aegis?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay, so now you can use a reaction if you'd like to, Tempest, to pull the coin back out.
Absolutely.
Holy shit, that's bread. Oh, keep it coming.
And Marcus, you'll see steam emitting from Marcus's armor, and this guy sizzles as soon as it comes back out. And I think it's Marcus's turn. Yeah.
All right.
And then with Tempest pulling the coin back out, now the save would kick in.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw, Tempest.
Okay. I'm gonna instantly burn my DM inspiration. for that one.
Okay.
I think that helped much, does it? I feel like I need something probably closer to 16.
Yeah, unfortunately, that does not save. So you still don't feel inclined to fight this guy, but you did take the coin back out.
Yep.
All right. So, how is he looking in the sunlight? All things considered.
So I will say that when his turn starts, he will be bloodied.
Okay, which is right after.
Correct.
Excellent. So I will. Fuck, this is tough, man. How, Candace? How high is this room down here?
I believe I said 20 feet. I should have marked it, but it's 20.
No, it's fine. Okay, that's no big deal. You know what I'm looking for. I will go ahead and swing at this guy with the first neuro with flail.
Okay.
Okay, that's only a 14, so that's a miss. Second attack is a miss. Bonus action, might as well, because we've already committed.
That hits.
23. That's not all of it.
Okay.
This is on top of all of that, so it is 17 points of magical bludgeoning psychic.
Okay.
I will not pump a point into him because it's just not worth it right now. So that was action, bonus, action. God, I don't have shit that I can fucking do. I guess I end my turn and call that a lame 10 minutes.
Okay. So his skin does sizzle, and he looks to Tempest and he says, "I said, turn that shit off." And then he's going to.
I don't feel inclined to. I actually use my reaction, so fuck you.
Yeah, you did use it. Fuck you! I used it already. A just had it. So it's going to disappear and reappear. And he is going to attack Kira.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 12. You're so lucky.
I'm tougher to hit than Marcus.
He's gonna try again. Oh, he got you that time.
Oh, yeah.
So...
No, I'm not surprised.
So I'm gonna go ahead and burn my last psi point.
Okay.
This is the last of the skills that I have, my friends. The only things I have in my repertoire right now are hit dice and one use of Tiefling Darkness, and literally nothing else. So I'm gonna go ahead and burn that for a protective field on her, because I know what he can do. This is going to be 4, so it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points is what it will be reduced by.
Okay.
I would also like to remind the DM, I am resistant to necrotic, fun fact.
All right. So you're going to take 11 points of bludgeoning, which would have been 18.
He punches
no.
you in the head.
Sorry, backwards. 8 points. Yeah, the other way around, because it's
7 points?
7 points of bludgeoning instead of the 18 it should have been. And then he is going to attempt to grapple you. So go ahead and give me acrobatics or athletics.
I went for a run. I went for a run.
You're welcome.
I matched you exactly. Roll again.
I still went for a run.
Yeah, you went for a run. You went for a run. I got an 8 the second time. So, so he tries to grapple you, and he gets an arm around you, but he's not actually grappling you. So now it's just kind of awkward. He's like giving you a weird hug. You want him to stop? Now it's your turn.
She's going to not pull away from him, but step closer, put her hand directly on his chest, and shocking grasp.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Holy shit, that's good damage. All right. Yeah, he doesn't look good. He does not look good right now. Standing in the sun, getting hit by lightning, Marcus whipping the crap out of him. Not doing good.
She's gonna lean in, like, coming over here was the stupidest move you could have made. And she is just going to whistle. Min and or Sil are going to take an attack of op as they come from around the corner to jump on a vampire.
They will be hit.
Okay, which one are they attacking?
Sil's
wait, no, we
flying-
said this. We said it was both for this,
Yeah, for
right?
swarm, because
Okay.
there's more than one. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's going to be. Let me. Hold on a second. Okay, so they miss Sil again, but they do hit Min, and it's going to be for 7 points of piercing.
For 7, you said?
7. Yep. But they do miss Sil.
Now we're going to use our inspiration on that one because I want the dramatic cats around the corner attack. That may not have been good enough.
Nobody can hear you, Candace.
That was on the vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that misses. Just barely, but it misses.
Okay. Well, the 2.5 of them are in position. Kira is hurt, but trying not to show it, and we conclude our turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to attempt to hit you again.
Disadvantage, please.
Yep.
Fuck you. Only on the first attack.
He will hit you. I rolled the same thing twice.
Yeah, I've got 13 AC, so. Okay.
And that's going to be for 16 points of piercing damage. And he's going to try to grapple you with that attack. So go ahead and roll your
I like that my rolls have still been really fucking good. I went for a run. I have rolled above average on every single, like, physical
Yeah.
fitness activity today.
He didn't successfully grapple you. So all right. So the bats are going to start their swarming. Let's see. All right,
They could be
so
swarming.
they do be swarming though. Those ones.
We can't hear you.
Sorry, those ones are going to try to attack Tempest.
Was it when I get attacked by these guys? I get to make a save. Yay!
They will
I've never
hit
wanted to be
you.
attacked by anything before.
So it will hit you for only 4 points of piercing, and you can roll your save, your wisdom saving throw.
Mm,
Is it 2 saves? Wasn't there 2 swarms?
I only did one so far,
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
One so far, yeah.
I thought you were adding them all together.
but now I'm going to try to attack you again with the other
You
one.
get a few saves here. That's good at least.
That will also hit you, and that's for 5 points of piercing damage, and you can roll again.
Go. Oh, come on, 20.
Hey, there you go.
30,
So
20. That's got to do it, right?
You are no longer charmed by this vampire bit.
Yeah.
All right. So you successfully get out of that. Then these guys down here are also going to try to hit you. But they miss this time. They miss. And then the ones over here, Marcus, are going to attempt to hit you.
Thank God.
Those will miss. Moving on. At the end of their turn, the vampire is going to attack Kira again. It does hit you.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be for 9 points of piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what to do?
Crying as a free action?
No, you can, he's going to try to grapple you.
Okay. I don't feel like I went for a run anymore.
Don't say that! Okay, so he does manage to grapple you. So, Marcus, you would, at some point, I'm sure, turn and see this vampire slashing at Kira, and then all of a sudden, he wraps his arms around her, and you know exactly what his next move is going to be.
She
Tempest.
is bleeding so much.
She is bleeding a lot. Yep.
Okay. Tempest is going to take at least 2 attacks of opportunity here. He's going to kind of shimmy around Marcus there.
They both miss.
Okay. And he's going to attempt to look this vampire, and then I try to get his eye contact. Mm-hmm. And shout, "You're not really my friend. Get fucked." And cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Okay.
So it's going to be a Wisdom 14, but he has disadvantage because I still have Hex up. I was going to drop it this round if I didn't, think he was a friend.
Gotcha.
Or if I did think he was a friend still.
So that's a wisdom save. What's the DC?
14.
I rolled exactly a 14.
God damn it,
Yeah.
Candace. Well, I think he still takes half.
He does take half, yeah.
He doesn't run
It takes. That says it takes 3d6 psychic damage. On a failed save. So yeah, on a successful it takes half. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, 4d6 because I'm doing that at level 2.
Right. Okay.
Take 5 brain owies. Dishing out the big bucks here, baby.
Now I will say that he looks like shit, and those 5 do look like they damaged him decently.
It's almost time for the wand of magic missile. I don't have it. All right. Clive is going to come sauntering over and give this group of bats a whack. I don't think. Oh, actually, yeah. 13.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, and 11 owies.
All right. Yeah, so he knocks the rest of the bats in that swarm out of the air. They all just hit the ground.
Beautiful. Oh, actually, it was the bats right next to.
Okay, it's still the same case.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thankfully, there was enough.
All right. I think where was I? I was right above the corpse. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll try to get this at least whole back of the room in case he tries to get all squirrely. Actually, there. Try to maximize the most space. Okay, that's it.
All right. Aegis.
So, first things first, bonus action. Get that on over here and send a thwack his way. Does
18
that
hits. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so that hits, and Kira, the weight from this guy who is grappling you gets really heavy on you. It seems like he's having a hard time staying upright.
She can't do a damn thing about that, so.
Well, to give Kira a little strength to go ahead and make sure she stays upright. 4th level cure wounds.
All right.
So 21 healing to Kira.
I really like that was only 1 point higher than the cure close wounds you did.
And that'll be end turn.
All right. Marcus.
Okay, how is this fucking guy looking?
He does not. He's like basically holding himself up with the grapple on Kira right now.
Wonderful. And how... the stairs we came down from the main floor, how many feet down did we come?
The tunnel.
No. How many feet down are we from street level?
Oh, I see. So you'd
So like
be
if we walked in off the street and came down, regardless of where we're at right now, and came down to this point, how many feet would that be down?
from the street. You guys are. You guys. Hold on, I'm doing math. You guys would be 40 feet down from the street right now.
Okay. 40 feet down from the street. Okay. And does this guy look like he is wearing any actual armor, chainmail, ballistic vests, helmets, anything made of metal, plate, scale, anything?
No. Mm-mm.
Not over the top. He just looks like he's wearing fucking like what we do in the shadows.
Yeah, pretty much.
outfits.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And Kira is wearing pretty much nothing.
Correct.
Okay. Then I will
I'm
do
wearing
something.
your cloak.
Okay, well that's a little bit odd, so maybe I should rethink that. No, I'm not.
Pretty
I'm
much
gonna
nothing but your cloak.
That's kind of hot. Settle down, Tempest.
That's the name. Never mind.
This is turning to a very different type of vampire encounter. Let's back it up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go 5-10 feet, and I am going to Candace. Can I attempt to touch Kira?
Sure.
It's not gonna take anything, I'm assuming, because she's being grappled by this dickhead.
No, yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I'm going to touch her, and then I am going to activate the Cloak of the Mountebank, because she, I'm assuming, is a willing target. And since she's being grappled by a dickhead, although is not technically a willing target, can come with me because the weight limitation is well within my realm of capacity.
Okay.
And I am going to say 500 feet straight up. Let's see daylight one more time, asshole. And I teleport us 500 feet up into the air, and I begin a free fall, but I'm going to attempt to grab onto Kira and make sure that she is, like, being held within my bosom as I fall back to the ground and let this guy just fucking evaporate before we hit the ground.
All right. So, Marcus, give me a acrobatics, I guess.
Don't like that.
Or no, give me athletics. Give me athletics.
Actually, they're the same. I like
Okay.
either one of those equally.
All right. Whichever one you want.
All right. I'll do it with athletics because I get advantage because I'm big. Not great. 16. Actually, that's not too bad.
That's better than what he rolled. So you do manage to grab Kira out of his grasp, and you kind of flip over. Okay, Kira and Marcus.
No. I was not. No, okay, let me back this up. I was not trying to grab Kira out of his grasp. I was trying to touch Kira because Kira was the willing
Right.
participant of the dimension door.
Right.
And because he is grappling her, he comes with
Right.
by proxy.
Right. So
Okay, sorry. I just
Yeah.
I heard you say.
no, I
that.
get what you were saying.
Okay.
So what happens is, Aegis and Tempest. You see Marcus walk over. You hear him because you say it out loud, right? You said it out loud last time. 500 feet straight up in the air. Let's see.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He says
So you
that.
hear him say that. He grabs onto Kira, and they both disappear. Okay. Marcus and Kira. When you reappear, it is 12:30 in the afternoon. So the sun is absolutely blazing. And almost instantly, as soon as sunlight touches that vampire that is grabbing onto you, Kira, he just dissipates completely. There's a mist that does the little pop, 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 pop thing again, just like the other one did, and he is gone. And you guys start to fall.
Oh fuck. Okay. That's not good. Right before we hit the ground, I am going to. I don't care what the risk is. I'm going to try to burn one more temporal shield. I know you said that it could possibly make me disappear for existence from ever, but I cannot let her die, because I fucking teleported us into the nether regions of this building.
It's still gonna fall if you disappear.
Okay.
No, because I got you though. I'm holding you, so we both disappear.
All right.
So you're gonna take us out
So-
of existence forever. I love this.
Do you
Look,
guys
if I'm going down, you're going down, bitch.
do you guys want digital dice or do you want physical dice?
I don't
His
even
action,
know
he
what
calls
this.
it.
I
Well-
don't know what this roll even means. Oh, hang on. Aegis is trying
What's
to say
up,
something.
Aegis?
What's up, Torin?
Never mind.
No,
I had an idea, but it also kind of wouldn't matter based off what Marcus is trying to do here with the temporal shield.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is hold on. Let me actually pull up the card for that real quick.
Well, let me ask you this: if I were to hit the ground, do I have her to my belly? Like, will I absorb all of the damage?
You would
if we
absorb
hit
the
ground?
damage, yeah, but you also know it's gonna be
100%.
50%. We have 40 bond
50%
up.
because you guys have warding bond up.
And we're falling 400 and how many feet
It would be 460.
into the roof?
Yeah. Well, actually, no. It would be 400.
Okay, so 400, and so that would be like, oh god, that's like 15d6.
Yeah.
15d6.
Could I roll a perception check to see if I heard where?
You know,
Like
I won't
Marcus
even make
would-
you roll. You don't even have to roll a perception check. You guys both heard exactly what he said.
He said that loud enough. So
Yep.
I know he's gonna go teleporting
Yep.
500 feet straight into the air. Okay.
Absolutely.
That won't kill us. Do it.
So
We
here's
can
what
take
else.
this.
Here's what I'll say because Marcus, we're still in turn order right now.
Okay.
Marcus's turn, stopped. You've done everything that you're gonna do, right? I assume.
Okay. Well, no, it depends on how this is panning out.
Because
the
I was gonna
final
let
questions.
the other two take their turn so that we can kind of figure out where we're.
But we are multiple hundred feet in the air. They can only move max 60 feet, which means
Sure.
they will not even get back to the street level before they could do something. So, yes, I want to know, will I take 100% of the damage?
No, it'll be 50 because she takes half of what you take.
Understood.
I have a thing that I would. Nope, his turn's first, so I can't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
necessarily
yeah.
try it.
Okay,
I
okay.
am gonna message you a weird thing so you can start thinking
Okay.
about it in advance.
No, fuck
though.
it. No, fuck it. I'm gonna pop the temporal shield. I can't let us take damage.
Okay.
I can't. Because I even if she takes 50% of the damage, I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of fucking d6s. So, hi.
Max 90, so max 45.
Okay, so we're gonna roll percentiles to first determine if you're coming back, right? Because there's a chance
Because
that you
I
don't.
have no idea what the fuck this thing even
Okay.
does. I just know that if I activate it more than once, that I'm in trouble. But I can activate it multiple times, and it just gets worse and worse.
It just gets more and more dangerous, right?
All right.
So right now there is a 10% chance that you disappear. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want
1
regular?
to 10. Yep, physical, sure. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. And then we just end the campaign here and pick back up.
I
Yep.
rolled a 90.
Oh, okay.
You are
well, we're
okay.
fine. All right.
So now I have to
Good.
do one more roll really fast. Let me pull
What's
up
this
the
for?
table. This is to determine where you come back.
Oh, like we could possibly land back down here. God, that would be fucking great. Instead of crashing through the roof like an asshole.
Okay,
No
so
way. Did we?
here's what happens.
No way.
So, Kira, Marcus, you guys reappear. The vampire dissipates off of you. Marcus,
Because he's in the sunlight, by the way, do we happen to see him do the sparkle thing and
Yes.
just fucking evaporate? Good. Fuck
Yep.
that guy.
So as you start falling, you would hear Marcus say what sounds to you with your arcane knowledge an activation word for an item. You guys get pulled in a billion different directions at once, is what it feels like. And you enter into this gold vortex, which you have seen before. As you're getting pulled, you're kind of bouncing off the walls. And then when you reappear only 30 feet above the roof. So let me roll that damage. Hold on.
And then, okay, got it. So yeah, So I take all of that damage because it's not magical. We reduce whatever I take by half,
Right.
Because I'm resistant to non-magical damage, and -3.
Right.
Okay, and then
And then
half
half
again.
of that, yeah. You
actually,
each
that's not true. No, that's not true because you can't reduce it twice. So it's only reduced by half -3.
Got it.
and
Yep,
then you
yep,
just
yep.
take it.
Okay, so okay. So it's going to be 3 points of bludgeoning damage that you guys take, and there's a little dent in the roof. Tempest and Aegis, you would hear a very loud. It almost sounds like an explosion as they impact the top of the roof. It just everything kind of shakes above you, and unless you guys are going to do something wacky, I can pull us out of turn order.
Do all the bats disappear as soon as the?
Yeah, sorry. Yes. So you hear Marcus say that he and Kira and the vampire disappear, and then just a second or two later, all of the bats, and they do like the mist like sparkly thing too.
I'm gonna send a message to Kat really quick, but this is just a comment that's being made offhand.
Oh, I think that did it. I guess.
I think we need to get up there now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, Aegis is very quickly going to start full sprinting. The only thing that's like slowing him down potentially at all is digging into his bag to grab a fucking diamond.
Okay. As you run,
And Tempest.
go ahead.
Sorry, real quick. Tempest will just have Clive come in and kind of he'll, put Gale up on Clive like a litter, and then just kind of have everybody pile out at this point, following behind Aegis, kind of.
Like an Alice in Wonderland, like. She starts to stir because she had kind of started waking up before when you shook her awake. So she is kind of like just getting with it. She stays on Clive, but she just kind of looks around as you guys are moving.
And Zupal will kind of like nestle up onto her, like onto her belly, just kind of like a cat.
Yeah, with that, she would actually probably lean back and just put a hand on him and just allow herself to be carried by Clive. Zupal's there, so she's good. All right.
And so we'll absolutely take the Clive mobile.
Okay, perfect. All right, so everybody's on Clive.
Yeah, so Marcus will kind of just be like pulling Kira down off the roof and try to scale. Can I attempt to scale with her, like hold on to her and scale down the side of the walls since we're on the roof? I do not want her to get hurt, and I know what's on us.
Yeah. So you could have her kind of like climb on your back, I guess, if that's what you wanted to do, and then.
I mean, I'm large, so she can climb on back.
Yeah. So then, Kira, just so we can make sure you don't totally whiff it. Give me either acrobatics or athletics to make sure you can hang on.
Mm-hmm. I went for a run.
You went for a run.
Son of a.
And then Marcus, give me either roll for yourself as well.
Okay, I'll choose athletics because it's with advantage because I'm big. It's a nat 20, so 28.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, we're good.
No problem. No problem
So
at all.
I like superhero pose down at the superhero landing.
So yeah.
So I'm sorry. Did you say you were still holding Kira, or Kira's like on your back at this point?
That's a Candace call.
How would you guys have done it?
I probably since we landed with me on my back, I would have probably picked you up in kind of like a pseudo cradle pose. Said
You're
what
big
I
enough for it.
Yeah, said what I said, but like kind of just like held you as I one arm gorillaed down the wall, like shimmied down the gutters and the downspout, and then set you on the ground.
And Aegis, as you come flying out the front door with diamond in hand, you would see a giant Marcus foot appear as he climbs down the side of the building, King Konging Kira.
And here I thought one of you two were gonna be dead. Holy shit.
Well,
no,
that
not
was
not with what he did. Holy fuck. She is not stepping away. as you sat her down. Like, she's still, like, right next to you.
Master Aegis, is Master Tempest on his way up?
I came
Probably
running.
like, yeah, probably like a few minutes behind, just like gathering up all the
Yeah.
all the friend bodies.
Yeah.
Have we gathered all of the loot from down there? Have we gathered all? We need to maybe go back down. Do you want me to go back down? I can run very quickly if need be. Are you all right, Mistress Kira?
Low blood loss, but I'm. Holy fuck.
Marcus
Holy
pulls out
fuck.
a flask from one of his belts and hands it to her. Do you need one of these, or are you going to be okay?
I think she's honestly just gonna reflex drink it. She
Yep.
probably could live
That's
without it, but she's gonna reflex drink it.
that is one of my greater healing potions. You can go ahead and drink it. It's
Here, I'll end
4d4
up.
plus 4.
I'll give you another one later for it.
I'm not I'm not worried about it. We have we have lots of healing.
Probably about
Since
this point,
you're
Tempest finally
vamping,
comes out.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Master Tempest, you came out with Clive the Coffin? I didn't
Well,
think he
he's
was going to. Oh shit, is she
no,
okay? He points to the top of the coffin. I'm assuming that
she's
she's on top
yeah,
of it.
she's alive. Yeah. You see Gale on top, and then like yeah, Zoopal's kind of curled around her belly and all that, and then yeah, Min and Syl are on there as well. It's just a raft. It's like a life raft at this point.
Fuck, is she unconscious though? Does she need potions? I
I'm-
have more potions.
You'll hear her speak up. She says, I'm fine. I'm just.
Oh fuck, I thought you were a ghost. Sorry, you're so wispy.
I'm gonna elbow him.
Sorry.
I'm gonna clang against his armor and absolutely hurt myself in the process, but I'm still elbowing him.
And then Tempest
Elbowing him
finally
in the
hearing
armored shin.
yeah, does nothing. And then Tempest finally hearing Gale's voice, he'll just kind of like drop down and like give her like a big hug, and just like wrap his arms around her.
She'll
What?
she'd hug back for sure, and she looks dazed, but and she looks dazed, and she looks kind of like, you know, when you've been sick with the flu for a week. She just looks like she's kind of sweaty, and she just doesn't look like she feels great, but she's awake.
Still glad you're okay. What happened? What's the last thing you remember?
While you do that, I'll be right back. Master Aegis, can you?
Going with you.
No, never mind, Mistress Kira. Follow me. I kind of like side cradle you and just start running through this fucking building, and we are going to gather the loot up. I pull my large size backpack open, and we start to scoop shit in, and I'll leave it at that.
All right.
As he's running, though, my last comment is there's going to be the trailed off elven. Men, keep an eye on them.
Gail will say, the last thing I remember, I was getting ready for bed. I was actually about to text you, and then I don't know. I got clubbed over the head, I guess. I tried to fight them off. There are too many of them.
Did you? Okay, so it was several. It wasn't just one.
No, it was
Jumped you.
the spawns, the weird, angry ones. There was at least 4 of them that I remember.
You know who's? Well, I would say I would have liked to gather more information, but I also wanted to see that bastard dusted, and to think he got dusted. Do you know who would want to take you again?
The stuff that I picked up, I kept trying to fight. I didn't just let him take me. So, what I overheard was you guys killed their leader, is kind of what it sounded like, and that I belonged to them, and I should have. She takes a deep breath, and you could tell she's trying to keep her composure. I should have.
You don't have to talk. You don't have to talk about this right now. we'll get you back to headquarters. If I think it's probably best that you stay with us for a little while. We
As
have
long
a
as
lot of
Marcus is okay
protections.
with that.
I'm sorry. I don't care what Marcus thinks about that right now. I need to make sure that you're safe, and you just got kidnapped from your apartment,
Yeah.
and you don't have a window. I don't know what happened there. I flew through your window. I'm
Did they-
sorry.
Oh, it was you. She smiles for the first time, and she looks more like herself in that moment. Okay, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry.
Fucking kidding? Is that a joke right now? You're apologizing? You got fucking kidnapped. You got clubbed over the back of the head, and he'll like look at the back of her head and make sure like his healing kind of like close that up
Yeah.
if possible.
Yeah, but you can tell that there was a wound there.
You have nothing to be sorry for unless you were the one who staged this. You weren't the one who staged this, of course.
No, I was trying to remember the things you were teaching me, and in the moment I couldn't control my magic. I think if I could have, maybe all of this could have been avoided.
It's okay. There was a lot, and they were tough. Trust me, they were tough.
Thank you. And she'll look over at you too, Aegis, and she'll say, "Thank you for coming."
Of course. And Aegis will kind of smile for a little bit, happy that those two are back, and then, oh shit. And he's going to reach down and check his phone real quick because he knows it's been a while since Umi has said anything. So now he needs to check and make sure she potentially hasn't also been taken.
Okay. Yeah, so if you can send me, you can send me whatever text you would send to her if you want to in Discord.
While Aegis is texting, Tempest will reach back into his pocket. By the way, I went to your apartment this morning and I wanted to give you this, and he'll bring out the necklace for her. This is I was hoping to give you this in better circumstances than this, but I asked Kira to make this, and she's an amazing jeweler. So here, this is another little
Other
gift
one?
for.
Oh, it's the other
Oh,
one.
it has a gem in there now, I think.
You're doing the Kira did a thing necklace. Sorry, I make a lot of jewelry.
You do. All right, I'll find the right one. But she takes the necklace and she hugs you again tighter, and she just says, "Thank you. That's so thoughtful. What a nice thing to wake up to." I will send the loot to Marcus as usual, as long as everybody's okay with that. With us
Yeah,
doing it.
and
that way.
all I'm doing at this point is looting and then coming back up. So whenever you're good with it, I'm good with that.
Kira will help. She is not even worried about harvesting right now.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah.
However, if we find piles of dust, which I believe is only one, because the other dude dusted in the air, Marcus will make a very specific note to scoop up her dust. That was the spellcaster, I believe, that dusted downstairs, correct?
Yeah.
She turned
Yep.
into mist, didn't she?
But when you brought the sunlight over, she turned into a.
It no, you're right. So it like poofed and then it just like fell to the ground. So it's not like a pile of
Oh,
dust.
I
So
see.
it's not like actual
Right.
dust, but it's like
You could probably collect
essence.
it.
It's
Yeah.
essence, quote unquote,
Yeah.
right? I will attempt to harvest that essence 100%.
Essence of bitch ass vampire.
Fuck that blighting bitch.
Go ahead and give a survival check, and you can do it with advantage since you're both
Yeah.
down there. Whoever
Sissy will
wants to.
definitely help.
Wait, hang on, Kira. Are you a better survivalist? I have a plus
You are.
0.
I am in fact better, but not
Okay.
by.
I will assist you. I will assist you.
That's the one.
That's oh god, that's beautiful. Holy
Yeah,
shit,
that's the first
amazing.
necklace,
I love that fucking thing. It's like an everbright stone.
Sorry, I'm checking to see what I can do.
Yeah, I don't
To
have
improve
anything.
this.
I have nothing that can help you on my end.
Do you have something I can put this in?
Of course I do. and he reaches down and nonchalantly out of her left hand snatches the potion vial she chugged the greater potion from and says, "You've been holding on to this like I was going to steal it from you. Put it in here."
She looks at it a little bit, like as if startled to see it in her own hand. She's definitely a little out of it at the moment. And she will attempt to harvest this. Because I have been studying my book of 1001 creature components for the Curious Artificer, I get a +1 to this as well.
All right.
So 18.
Yeah, you guys are able to get like half of the vial filled with an 18. Yeah.
Sweet. I will add that in. Yeah, Kira's just going through the motions a little bit. She seems almost dazed from, the whirlwind of the last 18 to 30 seconds of that fight.
Yeah, and Marcus is just kind of like ushering her through and scooping everything up as best as he can. He's not really letting her do any work as best as he possibly can. Also, over the course of like um, a minute of us being down here, Marcus has absolutely no wounds and has completely ceased bleeding.
Kira is still bleeding, Mister. I have a vampire nose.
Settle down.
All right.
And then we come back upstairs.
Yeah, and when you get back up there, Gail is she'll have stood up at that point, but she's just kind of keeping an arm around Tempest, like she's kind of afraid to not be in contact with Tempest right now. It's pretty obvious. Yes, Kira.
Super sorry. Was that a vampire spawn dust or vampire dust?
Vampire dust.
Cool. Sorry, I need to clarify. So.
Yeah, I don't think any of the spawns dusted. I think they all just plopped.
Yeah, so off of the I'll send over the loot, like I said, but off of the body, you guys do manage to get some coins, some vials. You find a scroll. So I'll get all that stuff sent over to Marcus.
Okay, yeah, I'll take note of it. As we get back upstairs and Tempest and God, I forget. I apologize. What is her name again?
Gale.
Gale. I
Gale.
apologize. Sorry. All these fucking airy names. As we kind of like see them, Marcus is going to kind of take note, set Kira down, and he's going to reach into the backpack and pull out a excuse me, a mantle that's like dark blue. Was the one that Bonkin was using. And he's going to kind of shake it out, and he's going to reach over towards Tempest, but he's going to push Tempest's shoulder to the side and say, "I think it's probably a good idea that you put this on and allow your spirit to connect to it, considering all of the issues we've been having with you being bewitched by vampires recently. Wouldn't you agree, Master Tempest?"
What is this?
It's the mantle of spell resistance that Master Bonkin left to us.
Oh, damn. Okay, I guess I should put on pants before I put this on.
Oh. Marcus looks down. No, not to you, Master Tempest. To Gale.
Gale, yes, absolutely, yes.
Also, why the fuck aren't you wearing pants?
Well,
Gail's.
it's my cloak of fashions.
Oh. Right.
It makes
no.
it look like I'm wearing clothes, but when I usually am not.
Okay, that was the swing I saw. Okay. Nope, this is for your girlfriend, Magical.
Gale knows about it.
Of course she does. Master Zachary, I look out towards the street. Is he there? I never actually called him.
So you guys would
Or did
see.
I tell him?
You'd actually see
I
him
don't remember
going
what I
around
said.
the corner. Like you'd see as you guys are walking out, he'd be going around the corner.
Yeah, Marcus just snapped.
Yeah. So Gail looks and says, she looks around and says, "Where did Bonkin go?"
Been a very eventful morning.
Home.
Talk about it maybe more when we get back to the headquarters.
Okay.
Marcus pushes the he'll push the visor, and it. That's a conversation for home. Put the cloak on, and allow its energy to flow into you.
She puts the cloak on, like watching Marcus, and then Tempest, you'll feel like a supportive kind of like squeeze from her, and she says, "Okay." And then Zachary will come around the corner, and he'll, the window will slowly roll down, and he'll be leaning forward, and he'll say, "Were you just flying in the air?"
No, I was falling with style. Now I'm walking on the ground.
And what that thump was?
That's exactly what that was. Yes. I am far too fucking massive to fit inside and or on top of this vehicle without crushing it, so I will meet you all at home. All of you please get in. Marcus will grab the front door and open it, and he will kind of pat Kira on like the mid back and say, after you.
Are we going for a run?
No, you're getting in the car. You're taking my seat.
Zachary's face kind of looks surprised because someone's gonna sit in Marcus's seat, and then he just slowly turns forward.
How long
Real quick,
is that going to
what-
last?
Good question, Candace. I think I've got what I would say like.
So let's see. So
It
you
was 30 minutes when we started, so 15.
about 15 minutes, I'd say. Yeah.
But it's about a 15-minute run back to the.
Yeah, ish. It, probably a little bit less for you with your long ass legs.
That's fair.
Uh,
I bet I'll beat you there because I don't have to stop for traffic lights.
Oh, that's a challenge.
Challenge accepted.
challenge accepted.
Get in the car now.
Tempest, what were you gonna
Damn it,
say?
Kenton.
I was just gonna ask what this block looks like again. Is it like all like abandoned buildings?
Yeah, it's all abandoned. Everything looks abandoned. There's not people on this side of town really. Because this is the place that's just south of where the illithids are.
Tempest is just like, just give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna run back inside for a moment, real quick.
Okay.
And once he goes in, was there like a stove or like any kind of like, was there a kitchen in here or was it like?
Oh, the map's
Wow,
reversed
now-
for me this
Yeah,
time.
now it looks
Oh,
like
it's reversed
ages
for me
ago.
too. Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah,
Oh, it's reversed for me
reversed
too.
again.
Hold
What
on,
the
hold on.
fuck?
It's reversed for me too.
Oh, no, this is fine.
Okay, Candace says it's reversed for me.
When Tempest mentions going back inside, Kira's gonna. Oh fuck! I need to go back in. Left the typewriter. I'm not leaving it this time.
All right, so Tempest, you walk back.
Marcus starts running.
Okay. You walk back in, and Kira follows behind you and runs into this area.
I'm not running. I'm not running.
Okay. You don't see any you don't see over here is like an old heater, maybe like a furnace where it might have a little spark.
You know, but that is a big pile of toilet paper right there.
Yes, it is.
Right? Tempest blasts it with lightning lure.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and.
When I get the typewriter to safety, I want to help him with arson.
Okay.
I am uniquely equipped for this.
Like you might see Tempest kind of glance at you for a minute, but like he goes through his mind like to maybe talk to you about it, but like, nah, she's behind me on this one. Blast the fucking toilet paper, lights it on fire.
Okay, yeah, and it does. It's easy, successfully. The toilet paper starts to burn, and it starts to spread quickly to like the boxes that are next to it.
You know we have to stay to make sure that this doesn't spread to any neighboring buildings, right? Yeah, she's got the typewriter clutched in her hands and is moving slowly again. I'm all for making sure this place can never be used again, but not at the extent of any other properties.
Tempest, you hear a familiar voice in the back of your head, accompanied by the new song. And you hear Aranor say, if she doesn't want to burn it, let's flood it instead.
Creator Destroyer water it is.
Are you going to cast that?
And I'll cast it to at least put out the fire, and then he'll just kind of. You said there's a water heater or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Or is it like?
Yeah, it's like this is like a water heater furnace kind of thing right here.
All right. And
Boiler.
he'll just try to like break off one of the pipes or whatever, and then all right, I guess flooding it will have to do.
So the water starts to pour out, and it almost start. It looks like there's way more water than should come out of something like that. Like there's probably magical means. And Kira, you'll also hear the song start, and kind of in your own mind, and the water just keeps flooding out. It specifically heads down toward the hole down here. It's almost like it's being controlled in some way, and completely fills the hole. You guys can see that it's very quickly filling everything down there. If we can take sake of brevity, it would fill enough where it starts to overflow, and then the water stops and the song stops, and you feel like you have successfully flooded the entire area down there.
Oh, that was yours, right?
A little bit.
Okay. We should go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep. Could you get no? Could you get the door?
Yeah, I got the door for you.
And that is a good point too, that Marcus pointed out. It does seem like the water is flowing, even though it's not just a sitting thing of water. It seems like there's like a whirlpool in there where it is constantly running. Tempest.
Ooh, even more anti-vampy stuff.
Good to know. Yeah.
All right. So everybody piles into the car.
Not me.
Let's go.
Right. Marcus is already
Yeah.
like halfway home.
No.
Oh, you
As
waited.
as the car takes off, I'm gonna try to
Gotcha.
beat them home.
Okay.
As those two went back in, Aegis would have just gotten in the car, and he's not even worried about taking a seat. He just lays on the floor of the car and everything.
Got it. Okay.
For the
So
first
late
time
for
ever,
you.
he is like super exhausted.
To Zachary, you're gonna beat him home, right?
Oh, we're gonna try. So everybody buckle up.
Let's go.
So okay, so he
Aegis is just gonna lay on the floor and text on his phone.
okay. Marcus, give me a Constitution check to see if you
Okay.
beat him.
Yeah, 21.
Marcus,
What is
especially
it?
with his size.
Actually, nope, it's not 21. It's 21, 20, 19, 18. It's 17.
Okay. Oh, because you're the same instead of the
Because
yeah.
it's not. I don't have my proficiency bonus on there.
So Marcus manages to just stay like barely a step ahead. Zachary's like, because he's trying to make sure he's not hitting people. There are definitely red lights, so Marcus does manage to make it home just barely before you guys pull up. And Zachary's, as you guys pull up, he's like, "Damn it!"
I'm assuming the growth potion wears off.
Just as you get home,
Okay.
yep.
Yep.
Kira at one point had reached like for her pouch instinctively, like ready to cheat, then realized she didn't have the stuff to win this fight. Next time. We'll get him
Yeah.
next time.
As Marcus shrinks down, he's gonna be kind of actually like panting because this was a long fuck. This is a fast run, like dashing every time he can, and then he'll just kind of lean against the door and wait for the car to pull up.
Okay, yeah. So you guys pull up. Did you put the coin away?
Yeah, yeah. No, Tempest would have put the coin away and handed it back to. Well, he would have handed it back to Kira.
Hero,
Actually,
who's in the front seat.
Coffin
Just
Clive
put it
came
on.
with us.
Just put it on Min.
Yeah, it runs out like pretty much at the exact same time that you guys get home, so they can put the patch back on Min. It just kind of velcros to her vest.
That way we all know where it's at.
And just a point of order: he did not take back Coffin Clive.
Okay,
Sorry,
I was letting you keep
no,
him.
no rotting coffins in our house, please.
Okay, got it.
I will, however, need a typewriter added to my room, please.
Gotcha.
This is now my most prized,
Yep.
one of my most prized possessions.
No rotting coffins in the house, please. Meanwhile, we have a couch that literally had a rot on it.
Nobody was rotting on it. They were fresh, and we prestidigitated it.
Okay, so as we come in back into headquarters, Marcus will just go up to the table, pull his stool out, sit down, normal sized, and kind of he's just gonna he's just gonna pull the helmet off completely and set it down. Well, I don't know if we want to do this now or later, but I think there's a conversation that needs to be had.
Well, we should have this conversation sooner rather than later. But Gail, why don't you and Zupel go up to my room and get some rest?
Okay. She'll kind of look over toward the rest of the group to make sure nobody. You could tell, even without an insight, she's making sure nobody's opposed, and if nobody speaks up, then she'll head upstairs.
You can. Any of the showers are available. Yeah, take whatever you need.
Yeah, Marcus will enter her mind. I'll connect to her via the network, and he'll just say telepathically, "Our home is your home."
She would smile, just barely. Just you kind of see the corner of her mouth go up, and she'll nod and take a deep breath and head upstairs. And Zupel goes with her.
I'll be up in a little bit.
Okay.
What happened, Marcus?
Hang on, before we have this conversation, and she's going to turn to the cats. Can one of you grab the coffee? And then the cats will zip upstairs to take care of the important matters. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm not entirely sure where to begin here, but I will lay it out as plainly as I can. After we had our encounter with the vampire queen, I suppose as she should be called, I made a decision, as I had promised Master Bonkin previously, that I would get him back to his time, that I needed something more from her to ensure that I could do that successfully, traveling back in time while keeping my people, both of my peoples, I suppose, being the Illithids and my clan, safe and protected from anything that could impact us in the future. And I made a deal with her and took a second oath that would allow me to be what you all see now, what we witnessed down in the vampire's chambers. I accepted everything that she laid out in front of me, and she granted me this gift. Some would call it a curse, but I would call it a gift to allow me to be able to do what I'm capable of doing. I do have a curse of vampirism. Yes. And he kind of looks at Zachary and kind of smiles. Surprise. I don't necessarily risk losing control of this, as I am not undead. And any of you are welcome to come over here and listen to my chest if you would like to prove it to you. But I am not dead. My heart still beats. But it beats to the beat of a different drum than most living creatures.
It, as Marcus says that, Aegis would just pop up the rest of the way, just onto the table, walks over, and he's just gonna put a on his chest and make sure to feel for that.
Okay. Just to make sure you weren't too tired, just give me a medicine check.
I did type it in chat, but it is a legit thing. Kira's ears turn a little dark as she has the can confirm thought.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely would feel his heart beating just like normal. Maybe a little fast, but you guys just finished a fight.
And
he
he
just
ran.
revealed a very big secret, so.
And I suppose Tempest would probably look over when Marcus said that about the heartbeat thing, and may or may not notice the darkening of the ears.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have the forethought to try and conceal it, so.
And I won't even make you
Yeah,
roll for it
probably.
because of what you've spotted before, so.
No offense with me checking Marcus. It's just I need to be sure because the hollow. Don't want that affecting you.
That's understood. And I welcome anybody to listen if you would like to. My heart is all of yours as well.
Well, you've been here for several days since we met with the Queen Vampire, and the Hollow hasn't affected you, right?
Correct. And more than that, I have been inside of the Hollow and inside of all of our protections to identify items when we came back from our last endeavor, and it did not impact me in any way. So there is no fear from that.
Guess I'm confused about the sunlight thing, because the coin didn't affect you and then it did affect you. What's that all about?
Mistress Kira crafted me an improved suit of armor that protects me from sunlight. If I keep the armor on, I am fully enclosed. If I retract the armor, I am still impacted by sunlight. Sunlight will still make me burn. However, if I am inside the armor, I am resistant to melting or disintegrating underneath the sunlight. However, I will still be impacted by its effects, meaning that if I am exposed to sunlight within the armor, my body cannot regenerate the way that it would normally, meaning if I was in darkness. That was the steam I'm assuming you all saw. If I am outside of sunlight, I will regenerate naturally every so often. However, there is a caveat to that. If I am brought down to the point where I would be rendered unconscious from scratches or impacts from our enemies, I will not be rendered unconscious. I simply die. And that is something very important for you, Master Aegis, to know. If I collapse to the ground from damage, I will require revivification or resurrection, but I don't foresee myself getting to that point. But if I do, don't try to heal me. I need to be brought back, and I can be brought back. I can also be healed through any normal healing means outside of my own natural regeneration. With that being said, I want you all to know that I did this because of Master Bonkin. My intention was to be able to bring him back to his time and place of existence, our original homestead, and then I wanted to be able to see him through to the end of his days, and his children to the end of their days, and so forth and so on, until I reached this time and place once again, so I could rejoin you. And I'm sorry that I did not tell any of you about this before, but it was something I felt necessary because we had promised it to Master Bonkin before his departure.
I feel like you're pretty strong to begin with. Do you think that being a vampire was truly necessary?
Yes. It had nothing to do with how strong I am physically. Yes, so right now I do feel physically stronger and my fortitude is pretty top notch. However, I would have not been able to transcend time and space another 900 years. I would have been dead in approximately 88 years, because that is what my people had laid out before my time had even come as the ninth son. A new ninth son would have come, and he would have consumed my brain
I
stem,
see.
and he would have been dead. But with this gift, I made a pact with the Illithids and a pact with my people to override the bargain we had with them at one point in time, to mean that I am the only ninth son for the rest of existence, and upon my death, our bargain is broken.
So you're just going to go back with Bonkin alone and protect him.
Correct. And all of his kin, until I reached this timeline again, so I could hopefully rejoin you. It would have been a very lonely 900 years, but it
I was going to
was.
say that's a hell of a sacrifice.
I'm glad you understand it as a sacrifice. This was not something selfish in nature, this was for everybody.
Sorry for my original anger. It was obviously it was a little fresh.
It was an understood anger. I would have been upset too, especially considering the circumstances and us having to combat vampires. But they are the real pieces of shit. And I would have sacrificed everything that I had, including this form, if it meant getting your girlfriend back and seeing us back to this place and time.
I guess that leaves one more question. Did you learn more of the inner workings of this vampire hierarchy that's happening around here? Is this going to stop? Did we stop this by killing these people? By killing these vampires? Did we just make another vacuum?
Uh, so you don't know that offhand, but you have a good contact.
I am not entirely sure of that answer, but I can reach out to my sire, who is the vampiric queen we've had recent interactions with, and give me one moment. Marcus puts the helmet back on, pulls it down, and I will send a text message to our vampiric contact, and I will say, quick question. We just eviscerated an entire clutch of vampires, another clutch of vampires underneath the Thirst. We've destroyed them quite confidently. Does this mean they are done and Master Tempest's girlfriend, Gale, is at peace now?
You would get a text back that says, "They attacked you? You sought them out? What exactly happened?"
Marcus will give her the
Rundown.
quick rundown
Yeah, so
of
then-
how that went down, and including seeing them burst into like the glitter and dust.
So she would reply back with, "Well, fuck. Hopefully that's the end. There may be some stragglers. I'll send my people out to see what they can find tonight."
Marcus will take the visor back off and set it down. Our contact is sending out her own envoy to seek out any stragglers, any of the vampiric spawn that may have existed within said clutch, to ensure that they are reduced to dust. And I believe that's the end of it.
At least I know they won't be going back to the flood anytime soon. Or the thirst anytime soon because I flooded it.
Well, more than that.
It's now the flood. Yeah.
It is the flood. More than that, I think it would be, even though Gale is a student, it would be in our best interest at this point to say that this is her home now. And if she needs to leave here, she leaves with one of us or with one of our companions to ensure her safety.
I wouldn't have it any other way at this point.
Good. As far as my consumption is concerned, I know we've had a brief conversation about that, but none of you need to worry about me losing myself to being hungry. I have things that will satiate me, and I have a contact that can assist in me being satiated if necessary. But you may need to be conscious of the fact that if we are in combat and I drain somebody, it is for all of our good.
As long as it's not an innocent person, that's all I really care about.
Lucky for you, Master Tempest, it can never be an innocent person. This may sound cheesy, but I'm going to recite to you the oath that bound me to this curse, and I think you'll understand where we go from here. I, the ninth son, in shadows and in light, pledge my soul to the cause of right. To my people and the mind flayer's kin, I swear this oath from my heart within. Only the willing shall offer their vain, or foes in conflict, their loss, my gain. I guard the pure, from dark I defend, with justice and compassion till my bitter end. Each drop I take, for good I'll fight, a beacon of honor in the darkest night. Should I betray this sacred vow, may it be till the end of my time here and now. For I am the ninth son, noble and just, a champion's duty I fulfill, it I must. In the light and the shadows forever I stand, protector and hero for kin and land. And what that means is if I break my vow, I will immediately dust. And you, my friends, should have in me the utmost trust.
Is that part of the vow too?
That wasn't, actually. I riffed it at the end there, and it's honestly only because you, Master Tempest, are constantly whispering words of inspiration into my ears.
There's only one thing I have to say about that, Marcus.
Yes, Master Aegis.
You know when you turn to dust, if that ever happens, Kira's gonna be turning you into an item.
I honestly hope so, because whoever holds that item, I'm going to haunt you for a fucking eternity.
I'll make sure to carry you around then.
I figured I was gonna make you into a cat toy for sale.
That's okay too. I'll be very powerful. She may grow fangs, but that's the thing we'll have to cross when we get there.
She's already
Legendary cat toy of doom.
Yes.
She saw you running on the car ride back and spent the entire time up on the dash just like hissing and flaring out her wings. I don't know what you have taught her already. But then her voice is going to turn a little bit more serious. She's going to switch to primordial, and look at Tempest and say, "I told you he was still him."
Tempest will respond, I know. Sorry for my emotions. Obviously, we're all a little bit fucked up right now.
Emotions are what make us us. They're what make us strong. And apparently they're what fucking got me out for a run this morning. So. And then she switches back to common. Well, it's been a day. I desperately need a shower. I need to probably get a few supplies, and can we please not go anywhere until tomorrow?
Definitely not intending on going
second
anywhere.
that.
Good. Aegis, do you have any more of those that you can do? I'm still bleeding a little. And she looks down to where she's dripped a little bit on the floor.
Oh, I got you.
As long as we're not going anywhere.
I don't even need anything like big. Just something small.
Is that enough?
That'll do it.
Well, in that case, then, and just press the digitation to clean up whatever has dripped.
Zachary is sitting at the table and he listened to everything and just was very stoic through it all. And he looks around and he says, "I'm gonna buy a bigger car."
Why?
Because we're growing. Some of us literally. He looks at you, Marcus. But I want to make sure that we can always be what you guys are, which is a sanctuary and a safe space. And that needs to start with getting them here.
Well, that can't be cheap. How much money do you need? I have a fuckload.
See, whatever. Sky's the limit, man. Whatever you need. Except not monster truck.
I won't get a monster truck, but I'm good for now. If that changes, I'll let you know, Marcus.
Understood.
I have a request. If you get this car, would you let me add some extra protections to it? Oh, any extras or just extra protections?
Any extras? But you have to let me help you.
She looks completely dumbfounded at that. What? Really? You want to help?
Yeah.
He's a carmancer.
I like that.
Sure. Yeah. That can. Okay.
Okay.
Well, if that's that, then I have some. He kind of like smacks the backpack. Some things I need to have identified, and maybe we all meet back down here in the morning. And
I can do some of the identifications. That's no problem.
we can do it for free upstairs in the hallowed ground.
Sure. Yeah, that's so much easier than what I was gonna do.
My eyebrows can only raise so far.
Does anybody else have any questions about my transformation? He kind of looks at Zachary.
Yeah. Did it hurt?
It was the worst pain I have felt in a couple hundred years, but it was worth every drop of blood that was spilt and spent.
That was my next question. And he'll kind of reach over like across the table and give your shoulder a smack on the armor. And he'll say, "Haven't steered us wrong this far. Whatever you think is necessary is necessary."
Well, necessary is something we need to figure out next because Master Bonkin's gone and my transformation is done. So, we need to figure this thing out.
Yeah, but you're a man of fate, right?
I am indeed.
You wouldn't be this if you weren't supposed to be, then, huh?
So say it the fates.
And he'll turn toward Aegis and he'll say, "If you're tired, I can go pick up food."
That would actually be amazing. I don't know if I even have the energy to cook right now.
Okay. And the count of three, everybody say what you want. 1, 2, 3.
Double
Gyros.
cheeseburger with a
Chicks.
side order of onion rings and a side order of coleslaw. Oh, we were done with. Sorry, I thought we were doing lots of stuff.
You got it.
Still
You
going.
got it. You got it. Aegis, what do you want?
We'll go with some tacos. Those
All
sound
right.
good.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Oh, and milkshakes, malts, whichever.
Malts, please. Vanilla.
Malts.
Extra malt powder for me.
You got it.
Chocolate for me, please.
Marcus kind of, as he's walking out, spins around to Aegis. By
Ooh,
the
double
way,
it up, actually.
I can still consume your food if you hadn't figured that out yet, and I'm so excited by that notion.
Kira
I
suddenly
hadn't-
realizing that he just gave her a milkshake and she didn't have to drink it as a cover story.
That's why he made you run.
Gotta run off all them calories.
Syl is going to flit over and land on Zachary's shoulder as he heads out the door. Syl will be accompanying him.
Okay.
No Zachary left behind.
Okay.
And with that, Tempest will head upstairs. Like, I have some trauma to deal with, so I think if you need,
Go big.
Gail or myself will be upstairs.
We'll see you in the morning. We'll see
Probably
you in the
bawling our eyes
afternoon.
out. Yeah, maybe. You might see me in only 2 days.
We'll bring food up to you.
Thank you. I'll have Zubul come down.
If you
Aegis,
have anything made that you can destroy, let me know.
Aegis?
once Tempest finally got out of the room, Aegis would turn around straight to Kira and just go, "Please tell me you've got, like, something that's going to be able to cover ears and be able to keep any sound out."
The upstairs is soundproofed already. Hoping he'll go up there. It's the biggest luxury. If not, I'll set a stink bomb or something in front of the room so he'll want to go upstairs. I got you. Zero hesitation. She had the answers ready.
Thank goodness.
I have a feeling they're just going to want to sleep, though, for at least a little bit.
I mean, fair, but in case anything did happen, it's nice to know that we won't be hearing anything.
Aegis and Kira and Marcus, give me perception checks.
Oh, it's starting already?
Well, we're
It
gonna end.
begins
We're gonna
already.
end with a little thing.
Oh,
what
absolutely
about-
We're gonna
not.
end this
men?
session off with the bard being bard.
Do you want one for Min?
Yeah.
Syl, I already said it's gone. Min's is here.
Okay, yeah, so everybody except Marcus, pretty much. You will hear like a little kind of thump from Aegis's room.
Aegis immediately runs off. He knows exactly, like, it's full on boots of striding and springing just jump off of the table, land somewhere, and
Marcus, and follows.
What the fuck are you all running?
Heard something?
Oh, fuck.
And as you walk into your room, Aegis, Alan is standing next to the bed, kind of like straightening out his clothes. And that's where we're going to stop this week. Great
Good
session, guys. Really great
Great
session.
trauma, Batman.
All the things.
I thought for a little bit we were going to get winked out of existence forever and ever, and holy crap.
So I
Also,
was just saying, like, and Aegis and I wouldn't have even known. You guys would just like disappeared, and that's it.
and that
That would've
fucking
been-
message you sent me? Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm going to have to ask about that.
Do you want me to send you the screenshot?
Sure, go ahead.
If I go, we all go. No. No, it was not that.
All right, I'm going to...
I mean, it was kind of that.
At sundown, we revolt.
I'm gonna mute real quick so I can close out stream. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are going to head out for the evening. Thank you so much for hanging out. This is a really great session. They got a lot done. I knew they would finish it today, so oh god, I don't know what I'm missing over there. But we're gonna raid out to the Jaeger bomb. He's a lot of fun. He does Legos and stuff. He's actually building Legos right now. So, oops. So let's go there. But yeah, thank you for hanging out, working that day shift. Okay, yeah, go make your lunch, get to bed, have a good shift, and we'll see you probably Tuesday for Crochet and Chill. Thank you for hanging out, and we will see you soon. Bye.
I was about to say I was very
I don't
much
know,
the same
man.
way. I was just like, please
Yo,
just don't let this go.
nerdy